What up, chat? Long time no see. What up, Austin? Welcome to the stream. All right. Oh, God, my hair's a mess. Hold up. Give me 1 second, chat. I didn't realize how messy my hair was. Let me tie this back. I've returned. All right, so obviously it's been a couple weeks since we've had a reaction stream. We were supposed to have one last weekend. Some stuff went down, so I kind of wasn't in the proper headspace, and work had kicked my ass. But we're here now. So surprisingly, all these weeks, and we don't have that many songs to react to. We got a good chunk, and some popular artists came out with some new things, but I was expecting more. We already did Fable's new track, though we could start the stream with that just because I already did my reaction. That's a good warm-up song because that song's fire. But we got Divide, Rustage, Austin Simmons, Dizzy 8. Why do I feel like I'm missing a song? Hold on. Give me a second. 1 second. Log out. Did he come out with 2 songs? Am I crazy? Because I thought I had Dizzy's new song. Because he had it. Oh, no, I have both of them. All right, cool. All right, so let me pull up the list real quick, guys, so you guys can see what we've got so far. If I'm missing anything, let me know so I can add it to the list. Because as of right now, we have 2, 4, 6. We only have 8 tracks. So whatever you guys want to add, we can add to that. So here's what I got right now. Actually, let me put it up here real quick so you guys can see better. So we've got a new song from Sunbroku that came out 2 weeks ago. It's a Zoro track. You know how we feel about Sunbroku. His tracks are kind of hit or miss. Sometimes they're really good. Sometimes they're really not. Rustage's Superman song. We got 2 tracks from Dizzy 8. Bartholomew and SX. Divide's new song that he did with Lee and Lai. I'm really excited to listen to that one because K-pop Demon Hunters is fire. Austin Simmons came out with a Psycho song from Dan to Dan. Red Rob's Superman song. I heard a snippet of Red Rob's Superman song. I'm really excited for that one. We got Evil Eye from, I believe this is also Dan to Dan. Rustage and Mix. And then, of course, we got Daddy Fat's new track. I love the new Fable track. Absolutely, yeah. I was expecting, some intensity with that track because, it's Akaza. But he went way above and beyond. So, let's warm up while everybody else trickles in. Normally, I normally start a little bit earlier. I didn't post my stream schedule till this morning because I was running late. My bad. Divide's track is fire. Good. I'm excited for that one. You know what? I tell everybody this about K-pop Demon Hunters. I didn't expect to like it. I didn't even mean to watch it. My family was watching it while I was just in the room on my computer, and stuff started happening. The music started playing. I was just like, "What's this? What's this?" And then, I watched the whole thing, and then fucking Your Idol broke me. I was like, "Oh my god!" Yeah, I know. All right, let's warm up, chat.
How come everything that's supposed to fix me always feels I'm doomed? The voices of...
That's another thing. Just the stuff he says, as somebody who is, a pretty broken person and has tried to do things to fix myself, and there's so many things that don't work. Those first few bars they hit different.
How come everything that's supposed to fix me always feels I'm doomed? The voices of reason inside my head are screaming out of tune. I gave up every drop of hope to stand and rot inside a tomb. I dug myself, I hate myself. You'll never know what I've been through.
Yo, we only got a couple weeks left until the Infinity Castle movie. I'm absolutely going to see that shit in theaters.
Put another one up on my hit list. Become a check mark, just another wrist flick. Hit him with a zip zip. Now he's going drip drip. If I want it better, I'm gonna take it out of this shit. What the fuck you mean? You don't wanna spend eternity with me living the dream? This shit is really obscene. Cause when the blood runs clean and they beg and they please, see now normally I let them die on their knees or so. I became the driver by day. every soul that I keep, cause deep.
I also love that he turned the whole. What up, Sword? Welcome. You just made it in time for the stream. We just started. I also love the fact that he turned Rengoku's whole thing, how he kept on trying to get Rengoku to become a demon, into a set of bars. Like, what do you mean you don't want to spend eternity with me?
Just a wolf trying to find my sheep. Take a look in my eyes and you see I'm gone. Like a picture in your lies, you're about to meet God. You even think you believe that? I mean that. Listen, do you think you receive rap for being mad?
Sorry, I'm also looking at my other monitor, putting other tracks of artists that I might have missed on here. My favorite line track was "Cleaning Every Mirror to Expose Myself." Shattered glass was there trying to find me or remind me of this hell. Yeah, because didn't so somebody in one of my comments had reminded me that Akaza got his memories wiped when he became a demon. So he forgot the whole reason he was doing half the shit he was doing.
For giving you dirt pass while others burn past. What today's a burn crash. You know they say that life's not fair, but I'm HIM. Drink that blood.
That right there too. Life's not fair, but I'm HIM.
You know they say that life's not fair, but I'm HIM. Drink that blood, now awake I am. Me too, come and take my hand. To the moon while we singing a hymn. I became the drugs, the poison. Time to roll the dice. Shadows in the night. Hide me from the light. This is my crime. I'm holy. I've been cleaning every mirror, trying to expose myself. Shattered glass was there to find me and remind me of this. Shadows in the night. Put me in the fight. My unholy.
And then this fucking broke me.
If I die before I will, I'll come back with the heart I hate. I can hardly wait. I became the drugs, the poison. Time to roll the dice. Shadows in the night. Hide me from the light. This is my crime. Unholy. I've been cleaning every mirror, trying to expose myself. Shattered glass was there to find me and remind me of this. Shadows in the night. Put me in the fight. My unholy.
He didn't need to come back at the end, but he did, and we appreciate it. I could just severely hurt him at one of his concerts. Huh? Yo, but when's the next Yu-Gi-Oh stream, by the way? It's tomorrow, right? No, it's Tuesday. I had my schedule mixed up. My bad. It's Tuesday night. And it's going to be a good one because we're going to be comparing K9 Cyber Dragon with Fiendsmith Cyber Dragon and deciding which one I personally think is better. So that's going to be a really good debate, and I want everybody to be there. That's going to be Tuesday night because I work tomorrow. I work Tuesday. Hold on one second. So I actually, while the song was playing, I was looking up some of our favorite artists, and we actually did have quite a few tracks that I missed. So I added like another 4 or 5 songs onto the playlist, and I'm just double checking one more time, make sure I didn't miss anything else before we actually jump into the reactions. Do you guys know any artists that I might have missed that came up with new tracks? Just let me know in the chat so I can add them on. I got a new one from Hala, Enrique Mendoza, Nicky Trax. I forgot Nicky Trax was coming out with a Giyu track. If his Giyu track is anywhere near as good as his fucking Sodomy track was, it's gonna be fire. It's gonna be fun. All right, let's get into the actual reactions now. So yeah, now we've got a pretty sizable list. 1, 2, 3. Oh yeah, Enrique Mendoza did fucking borrow. My Blue Lock fans, you know Borrow, the king. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right, we got 12 tracks. Maybe we'll sprinkle in some other stuff, and then we'll see where we go. All right, is this going to be a banger or not from Sunbroku? For anybody that hasn't listened to Sunbroku, a couple things about him. He does have really good tracks. He does use a lot of auto-tune, and sometimes it's a little overpowering, but it's okay. The tracks of his that kind of fall off for me. What the fuck am I? Where'd it go? Hold on, this just got fucked up. The tracks of his that kind of fall off for me are when he tries to sound like the characters. He don't need to do that, but he does it sometimes, and it's But when he does himself, and he does really, really well. But let's jump in. Okay, good start to the instrumental. Good start for the instrumental. Okay, he's not trying to sound like Zoro. I'm okay with this. And obviously he's going into this. Now, while I am not a One Piece fan, I haven't really watched that much of One Piece. I skipped around a lot. I made it through the first couple of arcs, and then I just completely stopped watching it after they killed off Ace. But I know Zoro's backstory. Obviously, he had the friend of his, the rival, who ended up going blind. All right, obviously, they've thrown a little bit of that, sprinkling that into the lyrics. Like I said, a lot of auto-tune, but sounds all right. Other than Nami, Zoro is probably my favorite character from One Piece. Zoro's like everybody's favorite character because he's a badass samurai. I never heard him try to rap before. All right. I heavily approve. That was hype. And I do like how he kind of took a little bit of inspiration from real life. Usually, like I've said about Nerdcore, the best versions of the tracks that are able to combine a little bit of real life with the source material. Obviously, Zoro has had his friend who's no longer able to be a sword fighter. So he said, I'm going to become the best for both of us. But when you take that into consideration, real life, a lot of us have gone through a lot. And the people that usually come out ahead are those that can take their past experiences and use them to do better in the future. That's a hell of a thing. I had an aunt that went the same way. Oh, Jesus Christ. This might just be me, but I feel like these songs or IG metal songs aren't really my type of... Hey, I give every song a chance. And sometimes you just gotta let the instrumental carry. The only downside I have, like I said, with Sunbroku's music is the ridiculously heavy amount of auto-tune. A lot of times really hurts the track. All right. This one was from 2 weeks ago. I was really excited to listen to this one because I loved the new Superman movie. If you guys haven't seen it, did you hear about the voice actor for Buggy? That's he died. Sorry, Austin. I wasn't trying to ignore your comment. I just my brain didn't register what you were saying. Whoa, no, I didn't know that. That's a hell of a thing. And I'm sorry you had an aunt went the same way. That's sad. I wish I knew what to say, man. I'm sorry. All right. Lost my train of thought. Sorry, Austin. You just threw me off completely. New Superman movie. I love the new Superman movie. It was really, really good. If you haven't seen it, go see it. It legit reminded me of my childhood watching the Justice League. And now we got Rustage at JT Music and Longest Solo Ever doing a song called Hope. Not yet. He has brain cancer. Oh, okay. So he's going. That is horrible. I actually had a friend of mine who died of brain cancer a few years ago. So, yeah. All right, hold on. Rustage doing a hype track. Hold on. Chat, lock in. Rush is trying to make us feel things.
Man, the station's to back away, I gon' handle it. So aspirations, but cannot say what the damage is. Point accusations, they ran and changed up the narratives. I'm lacking patience, I make them learn what compassion is.
Spoiler alert. If you haven't seen the Superman movie and are planning to go see it, spoiler alert. Because we're going to be talking about it because he's already mentioning things that happen in the movie. Okay, spoiler alert. If you don't want spoilers, come back in a little bit. If you don't care, I'm going to start talking. So, one of the big plot points in the Superman movie, it's actually, you've seen it in the trailer where he goes off on Lex Luthor about crypto. It's because that happened directly after Lex hacked into the Fortress of Solitude and I guess fixed a video that Clark had of his parents from Krypton where he thought they were basically telling him to be a savior, but in reality they were telling him to take over planet Earth because we're too fucking simple. And he used that to paint a narrative that Superman was just here to take over. And everybody immediately turns on him. And it makes him upset. I mean, he's been, protecting these people for years. And now one message from fucking Lex and everybody turns on him. And then he finds out Lex kidnaps his dog. So Russ is already talking about that and them switching up the narrative. Oops, shit.
Man, the station's to back away, I gon' handle it. So aspirations, but cannot say what the damage is.
Just listen to the instrumental. I can already tell the chorus for this track is gonna go hard, especially with JT Music on it.
Accusations, they ran and changed up the narratives. I'm lacking patience, I make them learn what compassion is. Set upon to go halfway, throw an extra in package deal. Never turn to no dark side, lay them out with no battlefield.
Never turn to the dark side and then it showed Darkseid's fucking face.
When planets on daily moves so quick with that flash appeal. They don't see how this clock rise turn a journalist to a man of steel. Brainiacs with the way they're talking, they and Lewis better stay in lane. Heat vision, my flow be scorching. Ain't no
the slowest and stay in lane. All right, Rustage. All right. Obviously, you like Superman. He referenced the Flash, Brainiac, Darkseid, Lois Lane.
Body too small to save. There's no issue my actions causing. You can look at my golden age. Bravery.
Motherfucker did an Action Comics fucking bar too. All right, hold on. I'm sorry. I know I paused it a million times, but And then, of course, the Daily Planet.
To go half price, throw an extra in package deal. Never turn to no dark side, lay them out with no battlefield. Living planets on daily moves, so quick with that flash appeal. They don't see how this Clark Rice turn a journalist to a man of steel. Brainiacs with the way they're talking, they and Lewis better stay in lane. Heat vision, my flow be scorching, ain't nobody too small to save. There's no issue, my actions causing. You can look at my golden age. Bravery to show kindness in a universe that rewards their hate.
Hope is the power lifting me from the ground. Eyes up, I'll wipe out the clouds. Flying above you, I'm not looking down. Leave the past, see the path to be found. Look at the skies above, I'm taking us higher up. Together we'll fly because I am one of you.
Okay, not the direction I was expecting. That's what we're here for. That was not the kind of chorus I was expecting, but I get it. Instead of going for something hard and crazy, he went for the message that is Superman. So I used to hate Superman. I just thought he was this overpowered fucking alien. You know, I was that guy who just gets beat by a rock. But once you actually start learning about the character, you find out that what he's really meant to stand for. Skull was phenomenal on this track. Ooh. So Superman's whole thing is that this dude has godlike powers, but because of his values, the way he was raised, and the person he chooses to be, he is a savior. He just wants to be a normal dude. He just wants to live his life. But he's not. He has all these godlike powers, and he wants to just use them to help people. He could easily take over the planet, and nobody's gonna fucking stop him. But there's a big monologue in the current Superman movie. It's not long, but it's where he really breaks it down. You know, he makes mistakes. He wakes up scared. Like, though he has these powers, he is still human. That's why they took that as the main part of the song, of the chorus, where he's like, I'm still one of you.
Yeah, so official, they know the S and that hope's a symbol. Loaded pistol, go head to head like a homing missile. X-ray vision, I see your movements, I know your visuals. They wanna be me so badly, but made my clone abysmal. Do it all season and make
They made my clone abysmal because his clone's a fucking dumbass. That happened in the movie.
a new age. We're better than Bruce Wayne. Don't need a reason preventing their doomsday, so they can lose faith. Always a crisis on infinite earths. What I do with that shit like it's Tuesday. I keep it red when I'm blasting, spinning my lasers like Blu-ray. They keep
All right, he did on this one too. Bruce Wayne, Doomsday, Crisis on Infinite Earths. He said I deal with that like it's a Tuesday.
better than Bruce Wayne. Don't need a reason preventing their doomsday, so they can lose faith. Always a crisis on infinite earths. What I do with that shit like it's Tuesday. I keep it red when I'm blasting, spinning my lasers like Blu-ray. They keep on shooting. Press one step, you feel me move the land. One breath, I'm flowing colder than my fortress. That's a proven fact. Only for green like kryptonite. I do the things that Luther can. So look into the sky, you see a bird of plane as Superman.
Hope is the power lifting me from the ground. Eyes up, I'll wipe out the clouds. Flying above you, I'm not looking down. Leave the past, see the path to be found.
Cause it's easy to be cynical. Pretend you're preaching wisdom but stay keeping others miserable. Cause in a world of being optimistic gets you ridiculed. There's nothing more rebellious than sticking to your principles. Cool. I am not a god or something mythical. Struggling with failure when my choices become difficult. I never rest cause fighting for the lives is non-conditional. So look up to the sky and see me flying by invincible.
I love it when Rustage does these little breakdowns in his tracks, but the shit he was saying there gave me chills. His fight with Darkseid, the animated series, has my favorite line. I've been holding back my entire life. You have no idea how hard it is when the world is made of cardboard. And he's like, yeah. And then he's like, you can take it, can't you, big guy? I remember that fight. But no, this right here, because Superman's different, he gets judged so much. And all he's trying to do is just stick to what he believes is right.
Cause it's easy to be cynical. Pretend you're preaching wisdom but stay keeping others miserable. Cause in a world of being optimistic gets you ridiculed. There's nothing.
Which is true. Do you know that's real life right there. People who are too optimistic get made fun of. They get alienated. They get taken advantage of.
More rebellious than sticking to your principles. I am not a god or something mythical. Struggling with failure when my choices become difficult. I never rest cause fighting for the lives is non-conditional. So look up to the sky and see me flying by invincible.
See me flying by invincible, the character. didn't get it till now. He's saying together we'll fly because I am one of you. He's saying he's going to raise everybody up.
Skies above, I'm taking us higher up. Together we'll fly because
Y'all hear McGuire in the background? I know that voice anywhere. Sorry, I didn't mean to yell. I got excited. Y'all hear McGuire on the background vocals, y'all?
together we'll fly because I am one of you. I'm taking us higher up. Together we'll fly.
So I make sure y'all heard that. That was a good one. I want to say I didn't like the chorus as much as I was hoping. I guess I know they were going for something a little more emotional, but I would have liked a little more energy. But that's why the third chorus I actually liked a lot more than the first two times I went through it. This and DPS track are so inspirational. Yeah. Well, that's the thing. Superman's supposed to be inspirational. That's all right. Hot take. We gotta talk about this debate because this debate needs to stop. Man of Steel versus the new Superman. People need to fucking stop. They are both good movies. They are both good versions of Superman. But truth be told, no bullshit, this version of Superman feels more like Superman than Henry Cavill's. Because while Henry Cavill was the more powerful, definitely seemed like the more powerful one, and he felt like New 52 Superman. He was more serious. He was more cynical. He seemed way more powerful. But this Superman feels like the comic book Superman, feels like the animated series Superman. He's emotional. He's inspirational. He's positive. I'm sorry, but Man of Steel made me fucking depressed. And while it's a great action movie, that's not Superman's message. Superman is supposed to inspire hope, not make you think the world's gonna fucking end. They were both great renditions of Superman, and people need to just fucking accept that they're both good. He's much more relatable. Well, he's supposed to be. He's supposed to be a guy raised on a farm who just happens to be a god. It's like if they gave Batman superpowers. Granted, Batman has, his attitude problem, but he was just a normal dude who happens to have superpowers. But because he's so powerful, everybody treats him like shit. Even in real life. Like, Man of Steel is a great action movie, but it is not a great Superman movie. Does that make sense to you guys? I should not be feeling depressed after watching Superman. I'm sorry. That's just not how it's supposed to go. All right. Up next, we've got Bartholomew Kuma from Dizzy 8. All right, I know a little bit about Bartholomew. I definitely know a little bit about his trauma. I reacted to another song about him a while ago, and I had no idea what the fuck was going on. I mean, James Gunn Superman. I know. That's what I'm saying. He is more relatable because he feels more like the way Superman's supposed to feel. Whereas, while I love watching Henry Cavill's Superman, I should not fucking be sad after watching it. But, again, he feels more like the New 52 version of Superman, where he's just kind of above it all. Like, if you watch anything from the New 52, that version of Superman just felt intimidating. And that's kind of how Henry Cavill's feels. Anyway, back to what I was saying. So, I don't remember too much about Bartholomew because I never saw him in the anime. One of my viewers had told me some stuff about him. I want to say he was a slave. I know he lost a bunch of people. Somebody remind me his backstory because honestly I don't remember. But an emotional character for Dizzy 8, it's Dizzy 8. And Dizzy 8 always does probably the best out of every Nerdcore artist of combining the source material with real life. So let's get it.
People that I love, yeah. I had to get it from the motherfucker. My people still here and the ones who sit above. I do away with the man I was before I had to die. To keep my soul alive, I put it on the line.
Exhibit A. I had to die to keep my soul alive. I had to lose the person I was to become the person I am. Talk about all the people that he's lost along the way.
For you, I do it all again. I do it all again. Look, it ain't no thing to change my ways if it paves the way for you. There ain't no pain that I can't take if it takes the weight from you. I do it all again. Yeah, cause that's what's meant for me. What I've been through is just proof of what people meant to me. Even when it's dark, I know my God in here to intercede. Bible in my hand when I go slap away my enemies. Alright. It's been a cold play, they couldn't rock with the boy. I saw the blitz, they crossed the line to get a knock in my joy. But I'm covered, see the slot, then the dot get deployed. On him, this be a song from my heart, it's on him. Play it anytime my thoughts get dim. Put it in the verse so I can share it with my kin. Put it in my life so I can share it with my kids. Show them how to walk in, show them how to live. Show them how to love and show them how to give. Show them how it's faith over fear and how I give you sight to see clear. I wear a cross on my heart.
You know, y'all want to know what's really hard? Being a parent. So for you guys that don't know, I have 2 teenagers. I have a 17-year-old son, and my daughter just turned 15 last Monday. Especially the last couple of years, it's been tough. Puberty has kicked all of our asses. Depression, anger issues, and I've been through a lot. I'm 35, and I've been through a lot. And I just try to give my kids the tools to deal with the stuff that I've been through, so that way they don't have to, or that their lives are, you know, just a little bit easier. There are days I just don't want to do anything. I just want to sit down, play video games, and just not talk to anybody, shut my brain off, you know? But I still try and show them, like, how you should treat people, you know, basic respect, fucking how to deal with people being assholes to you. Especially my daughter, she's got a real big attitude problem. But I feel really proud when I see her trying to help out people she cares about with some of the advice I've given her. And it means a lot to me. Or like my son handling his emotional problems with things I've said to him. I can't, like, some days the struggle gets tough, and some days I just feel very validated by the things they say and do.
Show them how it's faith over fear and how I give you sight to see clear. I wear a cross on my heart for all the people that I love. Yeah. I had to get it from the mud for all my people still here and the ones who sit above. I do away with the man I was before I had to die. To keep my soul alive, I put it on the line. For you, I do it all again. I do it all again. Look, it ain't no thing to change my ways if it paves the way for you. There ain't no pain that I can't take if it takes the weight from you. I do it all again. Look, I do it all again for all my people in the trenches. Sacrificing private, don't need audience or witness. Do that for the love I never cared about.
I don't need an audience or a witness. Just doing the right thing just because it's the right thing, you know?
I was trending, but fame be the fuel that's been driving your decisions. They can't be me, dog. I'm different. What kind of message I'm sending when I'm compromised for an image? Know my position that was given in life. Give my all if in my heart I know the mission is righteous. I just step forward, willingly give my service. Even when that come with a pain that was undeserving. This book in my hand remind me of who I'm serving. If I'm saving one life, then I know that my life was worth it in the end.
I love that because obviously Dizzy throws a little bit of his religion in every track. I have no problem with religion. I don't really have a religion that I follow, but the symbolism that it means to someone like Dizzy A means a lot. He's had a few tracks where he's gone a little overboard, but this has definitely got like that good balance.
I thank God he turned a loss into a win, and my efforts wasn't gone with the wins. I pray that God they feel my soul through the pen and know my words they pretend anytime. I wear a cross on my heart for all the people that I love. Yeah. I had to get it from the mother. All my people still here and the ones who sit above. I do away with the man I was before I had to die. To keep my soul alive, I put it on the line. For you, I do it all again. I do it all again. Look, it ain't no thing to change my ways if it paves the way for you. There ain't no pain that I can't take if it takes the weight from you. I do it all again.
I love it. Could definitely hear soul in every track, every Dizzy track. Yeah, I love this man. All right, I'm hyped for the next one. All right, now that we got the emotional out the way, let's get back to the energy. So, you know what? I got a prelude song before we listen to this one. So our next track is Divide Music featuring Lee and Lai, the K-pop Demon Hunter song called Dark. Again, you heard me talk about it earlier. K-pop Demon Hunters was great. But these two, Lee and Lai, especially, she's obviously her own artist. I typically don't react to her stuff because all of her covers are copyrighted. So it's unfortunate because she does make amazing music. But they've done 2 other songs together, and I want you guys to see what these songs did. So they did one as Alistair and Charlie from Hazbin Hotel. Jesus Christ, the show hadn't even come out yet, just the pilot, and it was so popular. This motherfucker got 18 million views, and the entire video is just fan art. And then they did a Sword Art Online song, which is it's supposed to be Kirito and Asuna, and that's got 4.5 million views. Granted, it was still a really good track, but like these two together is like, just so y'all know what we're in for.
Stitch your dreams, but they'll never hold.
My boy, Divide.
You're falling by the wayside. Falling by the wayside.
And I love it because the way he does it, he almost has that like that radio filter over him that Alistair talks with.
Down you go. There is so much you could be. Endless possibilities. Shake my hand, don't be naive. Now you could trust me. I see potential in your future, we can all agree. I have credentials that you want desert me. So if you'd like to try and...
Oh, this is her song, isn't it? Yeah, it is. That's gonna get me copyrighted. But y'all get the point. So I'm excited for this one. All right, let's do it. Obviously, he's probably gonna be Genu. She's gonna be Remy. Remu. Hold that thought. Rumi. Damn, why I fucked that up real good.
Shadows on the skyline, feel I'm losing my mind. Take me back.
Already wasn't expecting this kind of style, but okay. Black Griffin has a has-been track. Multiple, really? Oh, I don't even know who Black Griffin is.
Take me back to where we were at. Fire in the starlight, patterns of a different kind. Take me back to where we were at. Before you took one look at me, you had it all figured out. What path is safe from honesty? I can tell you, but don't make a sound. It's like we're dancing in the dark. Dancing in the dark. I'm so haunted by you. I cannot seem to let you go. The time can move this slow.
I don't know how I feel about this yet.
What if we don't have to keep on dancing in the dark?
Okay, I get it. He's talking about, you know, the bad things about Genu and the secrets that both him and Rumi keep, and how, what if we don't have to hide anymore? Makes sense.
Steps under street lights, feel my heart is in flight. Why does this feel so right? Free under the moonlight.
Because they have a song named Free.
Before you took one look at me, you had it all figured out. What path to safe from honesty? I can show you how to face the crowd. It's like we're dancing in the dark.
Ooh.
It's like we're dancing in the dark.
All right.
Dancing in the dark. I'm so haunted by you. I cannot seem to let you go. So it's not there by you. I forgot the time can move this slow.
Ooh, get it, Devon.
By you. I cannot seem to let you go. Stop this. Slow. So what if we don't have to keep on dancing in the dark?
The end of that kind of let me down. They do compliment each other really well, but I was expecting a little more energy at the end of that. I think they tried a little too hard to sound like K-pop. Like, I feel, especially with the way these two characters feel about each other, I feel like they could have put a little more energy into the end of that. It was okay. It was okay. But I've heard better tracks from both of them. All right, Austin Simmons with Psycho. The hot grandma from Dan to Dan. It's anyway, leave suggestions for the reaction, and there's one that I think will be very popular this week, and another that I personally like. Just put it in. If it's already out, Jovum, just first off, welcome to the stream. If it's already out, just put it in the put it right in the comment section. Wow, in the chat, and we'll add it to the list. I'm only human. I don't see every artist, every song that comes out. So whenever chat has stuff they want me to add to the list, they just throw it in. As long as it's obviously not copyrighted, preferably nerdcore stuff.
Stepping on the scene so fresh, so clean, go. I can tell you want it, baby. I can see you independent, I see you handling biz, and I'm on the same thing, baby, you know what it is. I'm a name around town, so you know that I'm lit. And you knock it out the park, it doesn't matter to me.
She is a badass.
You're the only one that I want right now, I need tonight. My life is a movie, I need you in every scene, like whoa. Time to say, oh dear, worth a Bambi. Hope you never ghost me, worth a turbo granny. Got your bitch together, doing great like Gatsby. You speaking the melody that makes me think you need a Grammy, yeah.
Alright. I get it. She's hot.
Yeah, go crazy. And I'm more than fun, you know nobody can replace me. Hit it from the back, just like the pillow, would you brace me? Baby, baby.
This motherfucker just said bite the pillow. I can't.
Baby, I can tell you want it, baby. Stepping on the scene so fresh, so clean, go. I can tell you want you out and say she missed me. Miracle across the board, I'm making big scenes. Hopping, baby, I can take you to the big leagues. Oh, let's hit the push you higher, pour some big shots. Baby mama, put it on me, get your shit rocked. Yeah, no matter the time of day or if you're miles away, yeah, I'ma find a
I didn't know she fought this dude. I really gotta catch up on Dan to Dan. I fell behind.
way. Oh, goddamn. I can tell you want it, baby. Stepping on the scene so fresh, so clean, go. I can tell you want it, baby. Baby.
Yeah, that was kind of basic. I recommend one. It would be Pablo Vita and Nimiax, a mix of K-pop and Brazilian funk, a collaboration between a Brazilian artist and a K-pop group. Is it going to get me copyright claimed? Because we try to stay away from those. I would like my little bit of revenue from my streams. Thank you. All right. Oh. All right. So Dizzy came out with another track. Who the fuck is Essex? And he put nothing in the description. All right, cool. And man, I'll tell you, this dropped at the right time. Can we react to Screwface Jean diss track on Drake? I mean, I can. I like Screw. But that's probably gonna end up being at the end of the list. We still got 3, 6, 8 songs now. All right, Dizzy. Dizzy. So does anybody know who the fuck Essex is? Because I don't know who this character's on. From Azure Lane. Is that what it says? It's called Dreams. It's a short song. It's only 2.5 minutes. Oh.
When life give you lemons, just make lemonade. Turn bitter to better, that's how you find your place. Every loss was a lesson to help you learn from the rain. But now I can't do.
Learning from the pain is a big deal. Yo, I like Dizzy. I used to listen to Nerdcore. Well, welcome, Torn. We listened to we today's stream is all us reacting to new Nerdcore stuff. This song just came out, and right now Dizzy's got a big emphasis on turning past pain into lessons for the future and making, better from the bad.
A lesson to help you learn from the rain. But now I can't lose my way. Even when the path ain't clear, I keep my head held high. Oh, I'm not too afraid. Even when I face with fear, I know my dreams won't die, 'cause I'm alive today. They try to hurt my pride, but it's okay. Can't really run and dry. Today, my will won't ever break. My will.
He's big on counting the blessings that you have, especially when, when shit really is really tough and really hurts.
My will won't ever shake. Yeah, I've been through scrutiny, but I never get beautifully through the flame. I upgrade and I'm never the same. I can't fit in the frame that they made for me. I aim to change the game. What I bring is peace of mind. Even if it take a piece of mind, I pray that peace will find those in need. If not, please believe I offer a peace of mind. Man, I'm moving for hope. That's where I go. If I got
The way he turned peace of mind, that was awesome. He's like, I offer peace of mind. If not, here's a piece of mine. So he's like, if you need help, he'll listen.
I go out, that's when I know. Boss said I'm a voice when I roll. This bigger than me, that's why I know. This bigger than me, that's why I know. Yeah, that's why I know. When I think what I'm doing this for the future that's needing me more, I can't give up. Even when it gets tough, even when it get rough for me, I can't give up.
Solid.
Even when I feel stuck, I just gotta look up and see. I can't lose my way. Even when the path ain't clear, I keep my head held high. Oh, I'm not too afraid. Even when I'm faced with fear, I know my dreams won't die, 'cause I'm alive today. They try to hurt my pride, but
was all right, but his Bartholomew song that we listened to earlier was way better. All right, this one I already know is going to be good. So, obviously, Superman, big deal. Superman everywhere. Afrobeat Dizzy. All right, so I heard a snippet from this song. It came up on my YouTube shorts. I knew I had to do a reaction to it. So Red Rob did a Superman song, and he went a real different direction than Red Rob normally goes. I'm telling you, this is gonna be a good one. This is why I love Nerdcore, the way they use their words to convey a deeper message. It's got me back into rap music in general. Yeah. I was so happy when I found Nerdcore. Oh, hold on. Oh, it's called Human. Ooh.
The right to shine within the dark. A brighter light ignites the heart. The time to rise and fight a fading hope that's soon to see the day. Amend the life and world we lost.
Can we talk about how Red Rob has himself as Superman? I love it.
A friend that dies inspires cost that won't be reality. When I step up, I knew we'd be okay.
Nah, that instrumental just gave me fucking chills.
Be okay.
This is what I was talking about. We don't normally hear Red Rob go in such an emotional direction like this. And for fuck's sake, he's Superman.
Who are we when love is lost? The thing that fuels our every thought. It scares me deeply to think that we're so easy to break and bend. Amend the life and
Do him and Fable have a song together? I don't think so.
world we lost. A friend that died while lines were crossed. That won't be reality. When I step up, for you I will defend.
Seriously, that change up in the instrumental when he goes into the chorus, just that shit just goes through your whole fucking soul. I like this because we listened to a Superman song earlier where it talks about, Superman comparing and everybody else around him. But this kind of goes into the pressure of Superman. Could you imagine putting that much pressure on yourself where I have to save everyone? Like, in Superman's mind, he can't afford to fail because every time he fails, somebody dies. And he has an entire planet to worry about. He does not need to concern himself with everybody, but he does because he values every life. And like you said, he was raised to be human too. Oh, they recreated the scene.
Please come save us. Superman?
Ooh, that got dark at the end with the gunfire and everything. Ugh. All right. I'm skipping ahead. I'm not going to skip ahead, but I do need to talk about this. So another artist I've been keeping my eye on because he's been really doing it for me. Divine Music, Fable, and himself. My guy would cook up something that would break the internet. So some of y'all probably haven't listened to this artist, and he honestly needs more attention. And we are going to be listening to another one of his songs. It's Nicky Tracks. He's got his Giyu song on the list. But I got to talk about the song that really turned me on to this guy, because I'm going to be comparing this song to his Giyu song, because this song is just... So he did a Sonomy song, and we hadn't even seen much of the Wind Hashira at this point. But this man cooked something fucking devious. First off, listen to that intro. Like I said, this is what I'm going to be comparing his Giyu song to. You know what? I'm putting this on the big screen. Y'all deserve this on the big screen. Bam. Bam.
I got demons that I fight every day and every night. I got people in my life that wanna see me doing right. I got people I don't like cause they be telling all these lies. Keep on telling all these lies and you gon' see a different side. You gon' see the focus shift for potent hits, from broken ribs to broken limbs. So don't approach the kid unless you plan on holding still. So hold up still, I'm punching out them like I'm Holyfield. The holy fields are filled with dark souls, you better own the shield. And if they say the kid's authentic, then you know he's...
Obviously, the Evander Holyfield bar. He did a Dark Souls bar with the shield build.
With dark souls, you better own the shield. And if they say the kid's authentic, then you know he's real. Cause I've been steady on a mission going overkill. And you can never relate, cause you don't know the feels. And you can never relate, cause you don't know the feels. Yeah, it feels great though. Like when you know you really live it, it ain't fake, no. And you can see it on their faces, cause they thought you never make it. Now you got them feeling anxious, cause they realize that you made.
And then, of course, he sprinkles a little bit of real life in there. All the people that doubt you, and they see you finally succeed, and they're like, damn, damn.
So in life they try to fake it, but inside you see that hatred. That's the greatest feeling in the fucking world, baby. Yeah, that's the greatest feeling in the fucking world, baby. Look, first form I was playing, second form got them praying, third form I'm just saying, do you understand the language? I am not the one to play with, got me running out of patience while you running out your laces. Now we gotta run the fake, cause you was talking like the greatest. That's the problem with you so-called demons. You be talking like a problem till we see who really means it. Then we see who's really breathing. I don't even gotta bleed them, I'ma bleed them for my peoples though.
Who's excited for the Demon Slayer movie?
Everything I'm doing seems to be so impulsive. That's how I'm reacting any time of the day. People think I'm sick, dangerous and repulsive, but all the people saying that I'm one you could blame. I'm impulsive, I'm counting all the crows in the sky. I don't wanna feel these motives, these emotions. I'm impulsive.
They get blown away the minute they get wind of this Hashira bleeding bitches every
This is Kevin Bennett. He's fucking awesome.
month. It's a repetitive cycle. I don't know who the fuck.
Oh wait, or is it Candid? Wait, was Kevin Bennett on the verse, or was he on the fucking? No, he's on the hook. Yeah, it's Candid artist, another good artist.
Hyping him, he ain't right in the minus some. Say he got a few loose screws, I got tools that can tighten them like a sitcom. All you demons comical, so sitcom. Everything that I bottled up from the bottom up with his sixth form. Releasing on him, he's the demon boy, but I go demon on him. Cutthroat, I cut throats, you come close like we in autumn. I leave him falling, fry a demon, I leave.
He said you come close like we're in autumn because they're gonna fall.
I'm scorching, I let this one greet the morning to meet the heat he was dodging.
That bar was insane to me.
Leave him falling from
right here. This is right after the autumn bar. I leave him falling because fall. Fry a demon.
I leave him scorching.
I leave him scorching.
Then I let this one
greet the morning.
The morning to meet the heat he was
he was dodging, because the demons avoid the sun because the sun fucking kills them. But to turn it into such a clean set of bars, like.
I demonstrate how to set a demon straight with the blade, infiltrate his DNA. They formed a union, combine the two, what it means to integrate. And I do it over and over again. Watch me reiterate. These thoughts reign over you. Better anticipate precipitation, bitch. This ain't referring to you hearing shit. When I say a demon, catch a wind of this.
Everything I'm doing.
I'm not referring to them hearing shit when I say a demon is catching wind of this, because he's the fucking Wind Hashira. He's like, I don't mean you're gonna hear me. I mean, you're gonna catch this wind and you're gonna get your head sliced off.
I seem to be so impulsive. That's how I'm reacting any time of the day. people think I'm sick, dangerous and repulsive, but all the people saying I don't want you can blame. I'm impulsive, I'm counting all the crows in the sky. I don't wanna feel these motives, these emotions. I'm impulsive.
I can't fucking wait. Sorry, I just had to talk about that because, like I said, we're gonna be listening to his Giyu song in a few, and yeah, that's what I'm comparing that to. All right, we already listened to this, so now we got Evil Eye. This is Rustage and Mix Williams. These two are also monsters.
Just one step and I leave him dead.
I haven't caught up on Dan to Dan yet, so I don't know anything about this fucking dude.
Hey, just one look and I'm in your head. Hey, take one out, I can see who's next. Ain't no doubt how to play pretend. What I said later, rest. We better blow like a kindles or wipe out these whims of Mongolian death. You better die cause I say so, they run in them fumes like an opium den. House torture, no bullet club, you gon' see no evil when I open your head. KYS in like the solo queue, and if they hang around me, it's a rope to the neck. Dynamite, I move rampage, hot springs flow like ounces, so gas me.
Sorry, had to go back to the actual reaction screen.
No mistakes and no bad days, top spins kicking shots like Mbappe.
Kill a look with no catchphrase, slashing.
This motherfucker just hit us with an Mbappe bar.
No mistakes and no bad days, top spins kicking shots like Mbappe.
Kill a look with no catchphrase, slash him up, now he backspace. Hey, make you a martyr, my flow like water, words coming down like a cascade. Hey, open your mind, you show me yours, I'll show you mine. As long as mine's not hot, your demeanor could be cold as mine. Yo, girl a 5, I'd rather go for a dime. Yo, Kai feeling divine, made the wrong step and I sever your spine. Suicide if you up in my shrine.
Take one step and I'll leave him dead.
Stop and go save your breath.
Just one look and I'm in your head.
Drop and go say your prayers.
Take one out, I gotta see who's next.
Look at them running scared.
Ain't no doubt that I play pretend. Said,
let them rest. I'm gonna leave them dead.
Whoa, what are they going for here? They're trying to get me up and moving?
And we're coming for the head. Cause I'm gonna leave them dead. What I said, let them rest. Leave them dead.
What up, Gabe? Welcome to the stream.
Hey, I'm on a kill spree, only doing this shit cause it thrill me. Trying to get in your head if you feel me. Can't wipe off the blood if you're guilty. I'll only kill a dude if I want to, or if I got to. Finna stop you, or you got to. If I feel it getting hot, best believe that I'm turning up pronto. Okay, we got a special connection, ayy. Wanna see you with your next fit, ayy. You got me feeling possessive, ayy. Baby, that shit is impressive.
Wait, isn't this our friend? Did he get possessed or something?
Looking to get in the message, stacking the mails like it's Tetris, Or just find off a direction, send it round to your throat like a necklace, Don't play with a certain force, purple or a snake.
Rounds to your throat like a necklace. Russians don't even know how to drop a bad song. Yeah, that's funny.
When a serpent lord is purpose ordered, flames of the burning corpses, they go see by the end what the Murphy's law is. I was thinking my mind, but the words distorted. Heard them calling out, but no person for it cursed and hoarded down with the hurt and scorners. They go see by what's left with my murder causes. Step and I leave him dead.
But he's had the same style for ages. That's true. But I mean, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Just one look and I'm in your head. Take one out, I can see who's next. Ain't no doubt how to play pretend. What I said later, rest. Take one step and I'll leave him dead.
Stop and go save your breath.
Just one look and I'm in your head.
Drop and go say your prayers.
Take one out, I gotta see who's next.
Look at them running scared.
Ain't no doubt how to play pretend.
What I
said,
let them rest. I'm gonna leave them dead. And we're coming for the head. Cause I'm gonna leave them dead. What I said, let them rest. Leave them dead.
I mean, that was good. That was different. This is actually the second Russian song we've listened to on stream, and it was his last one was very different. His last one felt more old school. This one felt a little bit different, a little more style on it. You know what I'm saying? All right, Gabe, what is this that you sent me? All right. I will see if we can check this out. I will try and throw that on the end of the list. My only question is it going to get me copyright claimed? We try to stay away from copyright claimed music. All right, Daddy Fat. I was waiting for this one. As soon as I saw Garp, I knew this was going to be a Daddy Fats. Also, thank you for the follow. This is definitely a Daddy Fat style character. Daddy Fat, Peso P, and Mix. Daddy Fat, Peso P, and Mix. All right. I am gonna break it up a little bit because we've been listening to a lot of just rap. I need a little rock in my life. What's? Oh, that's from a year ago. The Mambia's Law. I mean, just because it's on my fucking feed, why not? Fucking Fable. That reminds me, Torn, you said you've been, is it Tornik or Tornik? I'll just gotta see Torn, I like Torn better. Anyway, you said you haven't listened to Nerdcore in a while. Have you ever listened to Jonald?
Let me unlock your destiny. And the stars where shadows fall in the night. How laws and rangers come inside. Yeah, and sometimes you just have to believe that we're meant to succeed, yeah.
Even my daughter likes this song.
Shadows always come to die. A dream will where the dreams will come alive.
If there's anything that'll get me to play Honkai Star Rail, it's this song.
Breathe the dust that fills the air. You're searching for something that was never there. The light cast dim as I steal your fate. Up to thousand souls that I couldn't save. Turn heroes into shells.
Absolutely, this is 100% on my workout playlist. But when I used to listen to Nerdcore, my favorite artist was Swabity. Yeah, he's still doing his thing. I have the benefit of liking all kinds of music. So whether it be rock, rap, metal, pop, fucking techno, dubstep, like I can listen to fucking anything. Fable is my fave when it comes to like this, but rapping definitely would be Swabity and DPS. Yeah, DPS is Superman song. I don't know if you heard it. That shit was fucking flames. That shit's been on repeat on my playlist. I just had to break it up a little bit, and you know that song was just there. All right, Garp the big boy. He's Luffy's grandpa, right? Not grandpa, but like his uncle. He's related to Luffy. I know that. I also know he's fucking strong as shit. I saw the punch. All right, DPS, hit me. Wish you would is crazy.
I wish a motherfucker would. Wish you would. I wish a motherfucker would. Wish you would. Don't let it get misunderstood. Don't let it. You would've did it if you could. If you could. See me in the pub, don't try me. See me in the club, don't try me. See me with the buzz, don't try me. People see me with a gun, don't try me. You would've did it if you could. So I say, I wish a motherfucker would.
See that hockey flag, black and red, hockey fist, crack your head, brace for impact, coming in. Let's get bad music. I fight for my kids. Like taking the boot, these iron feet. You heckle the group, I'm gonna smack at your legs. It's a galaxy impact, too big. Years in the shade, really dead to the kid like. Hey, you get caught on my aura, my actual weight carry away, you can't hold it. I'm actually lit, accolade, shout out Oda, my max out of bitch ship, two only toe out. What was his name? Bitch, you know now. Impact friend.
Don't worry, I didn't miss the Oda bar.
Go down, yo lane. You gon' keep with the ghost high. Run it again, then fucking we show down. Big dog. Bro wanna fight, but you dying on sight. Get me wrong, get me right. Either way, it's good night. If it's longer, it's like showcase my might. Got a D in my name, boy, ain't no surprise. Then I pay my little game, now they want a little bite. If you ain't respect the law, goodbye. When you get impressed, I hop out the sky. Oh, yes,
I mind my business. No, I got hands for the tussle. Trying to get rid of you all. I feel like LeBron. These niggas D'Angelo Russell. Got your feet without training the muscle. Face like a speed bag, boy, I stay in my duffel. Leave your teeth all galaxy impacted before you could make a rebuttal. Little bitch, just bump the fist. We in this booth, that's arsonist. Niggas was talking shit, now they mama sick. Shouldn't cause no arguments. I'm believing tough love, my dude, better watch your slip. He on go, we stomping there. Bitch, don't end up on top the list. Impact frame, all rocket shit. Black hole, now the village ain't populous. You ain't confident. You're an every incompetent without a pot to piss. Stay focused, so your thoughts get pissed away. That's a stream of consciousness. Me and fuck around, find out synonymous. Dead or alive, two hands right round, niggas ain't something. I guess you're my motherfucker.
He basically just said you gonna choke the life out of you. Good job, Mix.
Wish you would. Wish a motherfucker would. Wish you would. Don't let it get misunderstood. Don't let it.
Real quick, guys, just because it's popped in my head. What's your favorite DPS song?
You would've did it if you could. If you could. See me in the pub, don't try me. See me in the club, don't try me. See me with the buzz, don't try me. You gon' see me with a gun, don't try me. Hey, you would've did it if you could. So I say, I wish a motherfucker would. Bitch, I'm locked in, whoa. Top rope when I drop in, pose. Cruise on when I lock in, they frozen. They
Top rope when I drop bows. I get it.
jump in and got dance motion. Bitch, I don't give a fuck about next gen. Big body go, but they wearing, I press them. It's an L, bitch, you playin' with dance pin impact. Shake up the seat when I step in, big ass free. Bitches on bull till they get there and breathe. Turn that tank, go with bitch at me. Open that box for the pop, ain't no props to no hockey. I'm pocket my problems, a problem. They talking the top, but I clock it, they got me with Andre, they got it for God. For bodies and stoppers, a lot of your track with them army. The outside, they talking on top of your body like. I don't wanna jump the gun and say it, but I think his brain is on the pavement. Maybe we should think about replacement. You would do it if you could. Let me hit you in the back. I wish a mother.
Did you ever hear his Darth Vader track?
I got him on the paper. You fuck up with the circle, get a halo. I put him in a hole, no gravestone. Why they always do what you say, cause I say so. It's simple. Want another day, bro? It's simple. Wanna get KO'd? It's simple. Now they said that in my life, do you wanna go back on the same boat? It's simple. Did I tremble? When you put in the bed with my tempo, you could have breathed in the air in my tempo. Whenever you get to stare at my tempo. Do him like Kimbo. Shooters gon' shoot, make sure you don't miss, ho. Gotta move it like limbo. Get low, got hands to the level, your zip go.
Did he do an Alistair one? Do I remember his Alistair one? I must have reacted to that. There's no way I missed an Alistair track. It's hard to choose one. I want to say for me, it's probably his Darth Vader track. That shit just hit different for me. All right, so I got to introduce y'all to some heat real quick. So, Enrique Mendoza. Before we go into his new track, Enrique Mendoza is an artist from Brazil. I stumbled on him by accident. 1 week, Nerdcore was a little slow. I was just looking around for new artists to check out, and I stumbled upon him because he had done tracks on Record of Ragnarok, and Record of Ragnarok at the time was real hype for me because I was just getting into it. And it turns out, since he's from Brazil, was the Jack the Ripper song? Jesus Christ. Hold on. So, with Enrique Mendoza, he typically raps in Portuguese because he's from Brazil, but he also raps and sings in other languages, and he mixes it up, and the production on his shit is extremely high. The first song I ever heard from him was Adam. He did Adam. It was called Eyes of the Lord because Adam in the manga, they changed it up in the anime because of religious purposes. Basically, with man being in the image of God from the Bible, he has the ability to copy any ability that a god can use. They changed it up and called it divine reflection in the anime because they didn't want to offend anybody. But yeah, Eyes of the Lord is originally what his ability is called. And the song was fire. And then a few months later, he came out with the Nikola Tesla song. And even if Nikola Tesla hasn't even had a fight yet. And this song was like 6 different kinds of hype. 6 different kinds of hype. So I'm gonna play this, and then we're gonna go check out his current song, which is his Bahu Shoei song. From anybody that has watched Blue Lock knows that he is, the king. You need to get back into Nerdcore. It's great. Yeah, no, Nerdcore's in a great spot right now. All right, so check us out. Again, I'm gonna put this one on the big stream because it's majority in Portuguese, but the lyrics will be at the bottom. First off, listen to that instrumental. Yes, Nikola Tesla is in an Iron Man suit. The cool thing about Nikola Tesla is if you guys watch Record of Ragnarok, they've announced a new season and Nikola Tesla's fight's happening. He fights Beelzebub.
Heróis são lembrados, mas lendas nunca morrem. Cientificamente, a consciência permaneceu e energizou no elemento que faltava. A equação celestial, material seja meu coração. Meu coração nunca nos cansaremos de tentar. É uma luta que não cessa. Aprendizes do erro somos.
Now, obviously, Nikola Tesla isn't necessarily a fighter. He's an inventor. He taught us the properties of electricity and all that stuff. And the way they embody him in this track and in Record of Ragnarok is that he is a symbol of humanity's need to keep on advancing, our ability to keep on learning and to adapt new sciences. Think about how far we've come in the last 20 years as far as sciences go. And that is what Nikola Tesla uses to fight Beelzebub.
Tão singelas obras agora trazidas pra lutar pelo dom da própria existência, tua magia, minha ciência, eu vou mostrar.
Magic versus science.
Not no nine.
No, you got. I love when he does this. I gotta rewind it a little bit.
Trazidas pra lutar pelo dom da própria existência, tua magia, minha ciência, eu vou mostrar.
Not no nine.
Hear the human guys. We should rise above the gods. We should rise above the gods. Don't care about the will, so fight. We're out of time to hear the hymn of humankind.
Yeah. He likes to switch up, especially with the chorus. He switches up to singing in English, and he does the way he produces the track is just so fucking good. And then the lyrics he chose, the gods don't care about our will, so we fight. We show the hymn of humankind is us always trying to advance. And at one point, he does some things during the fight where they were like, is he using magic? He's like, no, it's science.
Já me igualei a eles. Literalmente minha ciência vai além dos deuses, muito além de seus poderes. Olhe só pra ele. Recuado, foi calculado que estaria nesse lugar. Isso. Hora exata, posso começar. Essa gaiola que te prende é a mesma que me libertar. É meu domínio, não poderá se esconder. Sou aquele que tudo vê. Deus tá diante de você. Algo nunca tão contemplado pela humanidade num vislumbre, um lapso temporal. Foi concretizado, um piscar de olhos, todos veem algo quase irreal. O mortal desaparece e o imortal não entende como então reapareceu atrás.
He teleports in the fight, and the dude's like, what the fuck just happened?
Do grande Deus. Eu não luto por mim, eu luto por todos que querem avançar. E não eu luto por ti, por quem me tornei por causa da ciência. Sim, eu sei vou ter que partir. E uma última vez eu vou iluminar o futuro que é nosso. A minha raça é o céu ser a nós quando chegarmos lá.
And you hear the way he produced it to have a chorus singing with him. All right, this next part is fucking hype because this man just makes us proud to be mankind.
Yeah, we gotta talk the script, the think. Don't even mind about tossing us in the sink. Just keep motomete tatakai.
So, as a shout out to all of humanity, he starts rapping in different languages. Obviously, he switched from Portuguese to English.
Don't even mind about tossing us in the sink. Just keep.
Now he switches to Japanese.
Motomete tatakai. Wawari naki. You memetai. Jamais je ne cache.
Now he switches to French.
Le savoir por la ciencia que la humanidad avanzará. And we love that side.
Now he switches to German.
Not no nine, not no no.
Hear the human guys. We should rise above the gods, gods. We should rise above the gods. Don't care about our will, so fight. We're out of time to hear the hymn of humankind.
See, that was hype as fuck. That was just so you guys know what we're getting into with the next one. And yes, Austin, I added it to the list. All right, so boop, boop. Go back a couple. All right. So now he's doing Borrow. If you haven't watched Blue Lock, watch Blue Lock. That show literally changed my life. Now let's see what he does for the king.
Nessa partida só existirá um rei. E como ele acontece quando eu sou o rei dessa porra toda, também sou. Desde menor sim, já mostrei que era pra mim, que os holofortes viram, reparou. Olha atrás da camisa, tem nome. Quem mexe assim, então falta meu sangue. Quero atacar egoísta, sou um pacote completo, porque também sou um pouquinho arrogante.
Borrow is just... He's very full of himself, which, you know, is kind of like the theme of Blue Lock, but he takes it to a whole unreasonable level. He almost loses games because he refuses to team up with everybody else. It's not till he starts, like, using everybody else that he starts even remotely trying to team up with people. And he just ends up turning into an even bigger dick, but he's so nasty.
Mas enfim, parou o que eles precisam. Everybody feels what the light is hunting you a praise and the waiting. The perfect moment in the future. Cause the king is coming. I don't wanna be crowned. I don't wanna be crowned. I don't wanna be crowned.
Bro, the instrumental, the video, the way he did that, the way he switched up to English for those hard ass lyrics, whoo! I feel it.
Se for pra entrar, vai ser pra marcar. Ou então meia no chamar. Um rei não espera, não survar. Um rei avança.
Cadê o campo desse vilão? O rei tirando essa salvação. Isso meu campo, não bateu. O rei tá seu leão. Imprevisível, sem egoísta também. Acabei de fazer algo mais foda e cadê o casal pra vocês? 100 milhões, pouco pra mim. 100 milhões, pouco pra mim. Isso não fica minha habilidade. Quer me mudar, não vai conseguir. Sou eu quem manda aqui. É o rei quem manda aqui. E pra provar, vou ofuscar até o melhor dos melhores. Every king was just one crown. Just one crown. Just one.
I didn't expect him to switch up here either.
I will be the chosen who breaks your.
Whoa! The change up to the screaming, the instrumental, the beat drop. Like, dude, I was not ready for any of that.
Everything was just one fall, just one crowd, just one girl. Will be the chosen who breaks your.
Not gonna lie, I was a little unsure about the song at the beginning, but I think we approve. I like it. I like it a lot. I wish he did Screamo on Kron. Yeah. No, that was dope. That part where he ended up screaming though, that like completely caught me off guard because he doesn't normally do that. I love when the artists start trying to expand their bag, man. All right. Well, Tornik, you had a song you wanted me to throw on here too, didn't you? Must have missed it. If there's a song you want me to react to, just throw it in the chat, and I'll throw it on. All right, Hala CG, my girl, another Honkai Star Rail song. All right, I don't know anything about this character. Usually the chat tells me stuff about the character I need to know. That's what it was, the screw face track. I got you. Let me look at that. Let me throw that on here right now before I forget. Document 79 is crazy. All right. Want to put the link here? You could have, but I already found it. I already added to the list.
From our fate, dreams in your eyes, I'll orchestrate a clear way,
All CG is still, she's amazing. She's one of the only female nerdcore artists that actually stuck with it. She had quite a few songs where she raps now. So if everybody doesn't know, that girl that just got lifted up by the water, that's the Honkai Star Railman character. You get to choose between a male or a female. Not gonna lie, I like this better than her Skirk song. And I had way high hopes for Skirk. I don't know how much she gets paid for all these fucking tracks. Oh man, I love her voice. Alright. It's the one I was excited for. So this is Nicki Tracks. GVTOR, is that Give Tour? I've never heard them before. Sorry, this is that Giyu song. Alright, so back, obviously, talking about Demon Slayer. The movie comes out in what? 3 weeks? Not even. And Giyu and fucking Tanjiro are gonna fight Akaza. That's one of the 2 fights I'm most excited about. And then of course Zenitsu and fucking Kagaku, but that's because Zenitsu's my favorite character. So lock in, chat. All right, emotional ass instrumental. I wasn't ready for that.
It's dead calm for the storm hits, cause most days I feel worthless. Like I ain't even.
The dead calm bar. And then remember that Giyu is very much haunted by the trauma of losing his friend. It was Sabito, right? And that's why he never took on the mantle of Water Ashura, because he doesn't think he's worth it because he let his friend die.
It's dead calm for the storm hits, cause most days I feel worthless. Like I ain't even deserve this, cause I ain't even really earned it. I still see the fear on her face when I look at myself in the mirror. I'm bearing the pain and I know what a waste when I deal with the race that I feel when I think about failure. Wait, I cannot.
Yo, they want us to feel shit with this one. Oh, the Nicki Tracks doesn't normally do emotional songs like this.
Don't see the fear on her face when I look at myself in the mirror. I'm bearing the pain and I know what a waste when I deal with the race that I feel when I think about failure. Wait, I cannot change the way that I feel when I think about vengeance. I pick up the blade and I know where I'm headed. I'm headed for death and I know that I'm ready. I'm patiently waiting, the blood on my face, and I know that the current can wash it away. Wade in the water surrounded by snakes. I pick up the pace when I'm riding the waves. Wait, surface slash, ain't no turning back. His soul burns and it turns to ash. I know my worth cause I earned that.
His soul burns and turns to ash. Now he's talking about Rengoku.
His soul burns and it turns to ash. I know my worth cause I earned that. I made mistakes, I had to learn that. These upper moves create striking ties cause I learn to breathe when I'm underwater. Gotta watch your moves in these violent times cause the blade's deep and it came to slaughter. I vanquish a demon I've seen.
I love the play on words there. He said, I learned to breathe when I'm underwater. Obviously the water breathing, and they actually have a technique for breathing underwater. But it's like when the pressure's too much on me, I learned to be able to keep going. It's a double entendre because it's a symbolism, you know, you feeling like you're underwater, but it's also because of the water breathing style. That was fucking ridiculously clever writing. I did not want to miss that bar.
Learn to breathe when I'm underwater. Gotta watch your moves in these violent times cause the blade's deep and it came to slaughter. I vanquish a demon, I've seen what they touch to the.
You're very late, Eris. What's up, dog? Welcome to the stream.
People I love and I weep and discuss. No need for discussions, I'll keep it a buck. I think about you when I think about us. I know what to do and I know who to trust. I blot out the moves with a couple of thrusts. What's up to you? It ain't nothing to us. Got nothing to lose, but winning's a must.
I can feel a hurricane inside of me. I can feel my fears grip inside of me. Baby, my heart's feeling like a tidal wave. Now I'm wishing I could wash it all away. I can feel a hurricane inside of me. I can feel my fears grip inside of me. Baby, my heart's feeling like a tidal wave. Now I'm wishing I could wash it all away.
Nah, that chorus got me fucked up. That chorus got me fucked up. That chorus got me fucked up. Who's on the hook? I can't pronounce it. It's GVTOR. But yeah, no, that just. I'll fill you in as soon as we're done, Eris. Like, I wasn't expecting this song to be that emotional. Like, I know of all the characters in Demon Slayer, they all have trauma, but Giyu lets the trauma affect him the most, probably. But,
Now I'm wishing I could wash it all away.
The stains deep, it won't wash away, and I can't sleep. I know it's all the same. I gotta face this grief, I can't walk away. Though the pain's steep, I can't fall today. The blood on the leaves and it's feeling like autumn. I gave him his peace, but it wasn't no offer. The waves will increase to these deep underwater. His lungs out of air, he can't function no longer. No. That's a constant flux when I concentrate till the sun comes up. But you can't relate, cause you're stuck in the dark and it's driving you crazy. Lost the loved ones that I think about daily. I know that it's hurt and nobody can save me. It's not what I wanted, I can't let it break me. I gotta be sure I ain't living off maybes.
I love that. I gotta be sure I'm not living off maybes.
With these endless shadows and a time full of darkness, surrounded by sorrow, I know where my heart is. I know that I gotta prepare for the hardest. I know that I gotta complete what I promised. I told him I got him, so I'm never stopping. I'm right where I wanted, so I'm going all in. A moment of silence, revenge for the fallen.
This one's going on the playlist.
Everywhere that I go, every turn that I take, every move that I make, death follows. It follows me to the end. Swear it is my only friend. Everywhere that I go, death follows. I can feel a hurricane inside of me. I can feel my fears grip inside of me. Baby, my heart's feeling like a tidal wave. Now I'm wishing I could wash it all away. I can feel a hurricane inside of me. I can feel my fears grip inside of me. Baby, my heart's feeling like a tidal wave. Now I'm wishing I could wash it all away.
That I know we got a few people that are new to the stream, new to the channel. Ugh. Eris, you've heard this speech a million times. So I am hyper perfectionist. It's probably my biggest character flaw. So when I make mistakes, when I fail, it really affects me. And that chorus just... Some days it just... my emotions go crazy, whether it be anger, frustration, depression. And it's just... like a storm that you just can't hold back anymore. And...
Baby, my heart's feeling like a tidal wave. Shit all the way. It's tidal waves grip inside of me.
Right here.
I can feel my face grip inside of me.
Like when I mess up, even the littlest things, that shit haunts me for hours. And it just... I always feel like a fuck up. Whether it be a content creator, whether it be a partner, whether it be a father, whether it be an employee. Oh, that just... the end of that especially, that just fucking ruined me. Oh. Fuck. Sorry guys. All right, we're good. All right, real quick, let's fill in Eris on what they missed. So Eris, you missed a lot. So we started off with like 8 tracks. We ended up with 12. Damn, I'm the same man. I feel the failures letting down runs deep. You have no fucking idea, dog. That is legit my biggest character flaw. So we started off with Fable's new song, Unholy Hymn, kind of as the warm-up song. Getting all the hype out. We listened to Sunbroku's 3 Blade song. Actually not bad. Pretty good song. He still uses way too much auto-tune. Rush's new song with Superman. It was good. The chorus was a little bit of a letdown, except for the last chorus. The last chorus was really, really good. The rest of the song was fire. He did a lot of references to different parts of DC Comics. He even did an Action Comics bar that was fire. The Bartholomew song, super emotional. Dizzy 8 on that one. We listened to these two just to show what we were looking forward to with Divide's new song, because they Lee and Lai and Divide did the song together for K-pop Demon Hunters. Psycho song, The K-pop Demon song, not gonna lie, I actually didn't like it. They tried too hard to sound like a K-pop group, and it's not their style. I was expecting something more emotional, something that felt more like those two singers, and it just didn't. Dizzy's Essex song was okay. I just don't know shit about Essex, but he took a good stance on, taking the good and taking the bad and trying to make it good. It was good. We listened to this just because I needed to break shit up, and I wanted to show people what Nicki Tracks was about, because some people don't listen to Nicki Tracks, and I was definitely comparing this to his Giyu song. And not gonna lie, like, if I want to listen to a hype track, this song is great, but if I want to feel things, that fucking Giyu song just destroyed me. Red Rob's Superman song was ridiculously emotional. Wasn't ready for that. Was very surprised from that from Red Rob. Really, really good. This one was fun. Definitely felt like just rustage. We didn't actually listen to this one. Someone wanted us to listen to this one. I looked at it to see if we could. Maybe we will later. Obviously, just had to break up because everybody was all rap all day, so I just broke it up a little bit. Of course, I had to show them Enrique Mendoza for Nikola Tesla. I love that song, and we were basically showing off who he was before we did the Borrow song. Garp song was okay. Not one of my favorite DPS songs. It was fun. It was hype. It was badass. Borrow song, fucking crazy. If you get the chance, Eris, listen to this one. It was fucking wild. There's actually a part where Enrique starts screaming, which he normally don't do. That was great. We listened to Holla's new song. It was beautiful. The visuals were great too. Even though I didn't know shit about this character, and you weren't here to explain it like you always do, still a great song. And then we just listened to Nicki Tracks' song, and now I'm feeling things. So now you're all caught up. Oh my god. Whew. All right. Torin, quick question, since you're pretty new here. How do you feel about Jujutsu Kaisen? Answer that question. Chat, short break, I'm running to the bathroom. And I'm back. What I miss? All right. I think it's the best new gen so far, but it's still a little overrated. I think a lot of new animes lack depth and are just cool now. I might be hating, but I don't know. That's the reason I love Vinland Saga. Vinland Saga is good. Alrighty, real quick, y'all, let me recommend one for you guys. Mostly I'm asking if you have any kind of attachment to JJK, because there's a couple songs I would want to show you. Guys, he hasn't listened to Jonald. My chat knows what I'm talking about. Anyway, no, for anybody that wants a new animated to check out, give me a second. I just gotta get the name of it. It's like, so real quick, let me tell you what it's about. First off, the storyline is fire. The characters are fun, and it's got decent action. The animation sometimes gets a little weird with the CGI, but I promise you, it's worth watching. Just let me get the name. So what it is it's a reverse isekai. Now I know what you're thinking. Isekai is fucking boring. We see it a million times. It's a reverse isekai because basically the main character starts off in a world of magic and resurrects into the real world, except he still has magic. The reason it gets crazy is because motherfucker comes back from a dead body. He doesn't reincarnate into the world. He possesses a dead body, and he's literally caught in the middle of a gang war. Except now, everybody's trying to assassinate him. They've got guns and knives and shit. This motherfucker has magic powers, and the show gets nuts. All right, I just logged into my Crunchyroll. Let me just get the name. Dead Mount Death Play. That's the name of the show. And I'm telling you, watch it. Dead Mount Death Play. I'm gonna type it in the chat. Because just the fact that it was a reverse isekai was already original enough for me, but it ended up being way better than I thought it was gonna be. Alright, High Siren is a siren from the same world as almost all the other Honkai Star Rail characters. Hollow has covered this year and a general, and she is the last of her kind, like Firefly and Gambler. Oh, okay. That sounds fucking awesome. It's nuts. Because the main character, his magic power is he's a necromancer. So he ends up in these places where these gangs did all these killings, and it makes him more powerful because he's surrounded by death. Can I recommend one anime? Of course. Go for it. All right, before we jump into these Has Been Hotel songs, because I got to be in the right headspace for Has Been Hotel, let's go to Jonald. So Jonald is a fantastic singer. He's legit up there with the likes of Divide. Now, To Your Eternity, I have heard of that one. I've never watched it. So Jonald is definitely up there with singers like Maguire and Divide. But if there's anything he specializes at, it's at making you fucking feel. This dude has made numerous songs that have literally brought me to tears. The very first song I ever listened to him was this one he did about Kakashi, and my god. And I've been a big supporter of his since I first listened to him, and he's just gotten bigger and bigger and bigger. He's worked with Fable, he's worked with Divide, Did he work with Daddy Fat? But yeah, a lot of people took notice. And Gameplay, she is a Damage Over Time. Nice. I think I heard of his featured, but not his own song. All right, I'll let you just... So this is my favorite song by him, right here. I don't know if you've watched Arcane. Great show, by the way, if you haven't. But in particular, this character, he's an inventor. He grows up in a slum. He ends up leading a resistance group. Yeah, I'm a player. Oh, then you know Echo. All right, then we got. So, you remember the episode? Spoiler alert, yo guys! Spoiler alert. You guys remember when Echo went to another world by accident, and he basically got to see what would happen if Jinx didn't go crazy? And Vi had died in the beginning of the show and all that. His life was damn near perfect. He had his girl, all his friends were alive. Like, you get it. But he had to give it up to go save his world. And that feeling of loss, regret, of having to give things up, he turned that into a song, and this song fucks me up, especially since I am a person who lives with a lot of regret. But see, this isn't the only song I want to show you now, because I'm also looking at the Sukuna and Yuji songs, which are a double feature that he came up with, where he does a song from the point of view of Sukuna, then the point of view of Yuji, and he fucking kills it. But this is my favorite, so we're gonna go with that. I love it when nerdcore artists get into the psychology of characters, and then they get into the psychology of the characters and then are able to blend it with real world themes. That's when those are the most successful nerdcore artists. It's why I love Dizzy's songs. It's why I feel so much with songs like this. It's why, like, who was it? Seven Emeralds did a Gojo song where he actually like covered the struggle of being Gojo and being so alienated for being the strongest. Like, songs like that just stand out so much. But let us listen to my boy Echo. Oh, and just to double check, he did everything except he did the songwriting. He does all the vocals himself. He did the production. Chira and Divide Music did co-production on it. The guitar solo, I can't pronounce it, Ole and Andrzejewski. He mixed it, he mastered it, and then the video was from Kuro. I agree. When the rappers can bring the character into real life, and their struggles to do it, it's awesome. That's why I love this media. Right. So like I said, he basically did almost all of this by himself.
I don't know how to feel.
Open your heart, chat. Feel.
To know that I'll never be enough to save me from us. Guess I'll collect the broken pieces. I hate that me moving on means that I'm leaving things behind. Feels like I'm half alive, cause you're my only reason. Oh, and another life. I see what could have been when I look into your eyes. A beautiful dream, but it's not meant to be this time. In another life, where everything could be different, a perfect paradise. A beautiful dream, but it's not meant to be this time. In another life.
Before going to the next verse, one of the reasons this song hit me so hard is because when it first dropped, I had made a really, really big mistake, and the consequences of it were haunting me really, really bad. And all I could think about was, what if I hadn't made those choices? And with this song being the way it was, talking about how perfect your life would be, I just, bruh.
The clock is ticking and I won't lie. The hourglass is a violent sound, but even worse is the silence now.
And then he cuts the way he cuts the instrumental. I was talking about, you know, the hourglass is a violent sound because time passing by is of a knowing that time just waits for no man as it keeps on moving, even as you're stuck living in your mistakes. And then the silence of basically your life being forced to change.
Sound, but even worse is the silence now. Oh, it's just the time bomb waiting for moments fade and enjoy them before they're gone. I'll see you on the other side, where hopefully I can make this right. And another life, I see what could have been when I look into your eyes. A beautiful dream, but it's not meant to be this time. In another life, where everything could be different, a perfect paradise. A beautiful dream, but it's not meant to be this time. In another life, the darkness reigns as a weapon. If I've suffered in vain, but there's a light at the end. When I see the smile on your face, so I would die for this love 1,000 times. Now I see you drifting further away. I'm latching onto the memories in hopes they would stay. We have to treasure the seconds, not a moment to waste. Cause I can tell in my heart that it's goodbye. So let me say to you one last time. In another life, I see what could have been when I look into your eyes. A
Yeah, no, he was fantastic, and like some people don't even consider that his best song. That's just my favorite. To what you said about Jinx in the show. All right, little history lesson again for you guys that are still new here. Your boy has severe abandonment issues. Severe. Like, I don't trust a lot of people. I expect everybody to leave, and then when they leave, it's just like I told you so. I'm that kind of person. Unfortunately, history has built me into the person I am. I was watching Arcane just because I didn't have anything else to watch. I wasn't like super into it until episode 3. Episode 3 made me physically ill to the point where I almost vomited. Obviously, episode 3 is where things start ramping up. Fucking Bander's turned into a monster. Vi tries to go save him from Silco and all that shit. And Jinx sees all her friends going to fight this fight. Well, Powder. And she wants to go help. She has the magic crystal. She accidentally makes a bomb, blows it up, kills everybody. Her whole family just died. She's gassed because she's like, I just helped. You know, my invention finally worked. She goes up to Vi. She's like, "Did you see what I did? You know, I was able to stop them." All that crazy shit. But Vi's looking around and her whole family's dead. The way Vi turned on Powder, because if I recall, she hit her too, and said, "You really are a Jinx," and then just left her there with the realization of what she did. I don't really talk to my family too much. My dad's deported. My mom is an alcoholic. One of my brothers is on drugs. One of my brothers moved to Texas. The other one is just too busy with his own life to even make time for anybody. And I went through a lot. I was homeless. I was a teen dad. I was divorced. I was abused. Like, and when I needed them, they weren't there. As a matter of fact, I had a manipulative ex, and they actually got on my case when we split up, saying that, you know, that I was mistreating her. But that's neither here nor there. But seeing Jinx at her lowest and then getting abandoned by Vi, I understood later. You know, I went back and I actually watched a psychologist break that scene down. Great content creator too. She's on YouTube if you guys ever wanted to hear about that. But at the time, all I could see things was from the side of Jinx. It's why Jinx is actually my favorite character in that show. Not because of, you know, her whole Harley Quinn style aesthetic, but seeing her go through that level of abandonment. She clinged on to the one person that was there, which was Silco, and then she became the monster that she became. In most cases, I didn't have anybody. And when I look at Jinx, I see the kind of craziness I could have been. I could have been someone that lashes out at the whole world. To be fair, my thing is both we're children, both sides still understand. I understand both sides completely, especially Vi, because she did end up trying to go back, and then she got stopped. She got arrested. But watching that scene, like, it gave me a physical reaction. I thought I was going to throw up. And that's why my actual favorite scene in the show is when it's back in season 1. Well, at least my favorite episode, my favorite scene in season 1 was when Jinx finds out Vi's alive, and she goes to like a high ass point, and she holds a smoke bomb up, and the way they frame it as it's wrapping around her and it's showing the bodies of her whole dead family, or like the memories, and she thinks that Vi's not going to show up. She thinks she's just going to be abandoned again, and then Vi shows up. I just wish I had somebody that would do that for me. Granted, I'm older. I'm better now, but like, oh man. Sorry. All right. Now that I didn't got that tangent out the way, it's why, like I said, it's why Jinx is my favorite character, especially after season 1, where she like grows into being the, you know, the actual responsible sister. That's why I'm hoping she's not dead, and I'm hoping we see her in another season. All right. So now we got the stuff that you guys will. So we already finished all the new stuff, all the reactions. They're done. Now it's the stuff that you guys wanted me to add to the list. So here we are. All right. So first off, we got Black Griffin and Basic. It's been Hotel.
Dearly beloved, for your entertainment, it's my pleasure to introduce to you.
I think I've heard this one already. I'm gonna still play it, but I think I've seen this one.
Hell's latest arrival, the equal opportunity killer, Alistair. Hello, it's nice to meet you.
I've definitely heard this one. I've been thinking about this matchup for a bit. Cosmic Armor Superman versus Ra, the God of Krypton, and maybe the Last Sun versus Ra. I'm gonna give it to Cosmic Armor Superman. Well, I don't really know much about Ra.
Can you tell me where I am? I don't know how I got here, but I think I'm starting to understand. I don't belong among the angels, and maybe that's just fine with me. The things I did up there were high school, but now I'm going for my degree. Hey.
The things I did up there were high school, but now I'm going for my degree is crazy.
Hey, sorry, but you just got in my way. I promise, honey, I can feel your pain, and maybe I enjoy it just a little bit. That makes me insane. Haven't been the same since I expired. Doesn't mean that I plan to retire. And now I have the power to bathe all of you in entertaining fire.
By the way, Alice is my favorite Has Been Hotel character. I know he's everybody's fucking favorite, but he's smart. He's witty, he's clever, like he has all the things I like about a character, and he's dark.
Wait a minute, do I know you? Weren't you an old pal of mine? Departed from us far too early, but now we're meeting a second time. We used to have such fun together, and maybe you have what I need. But first I have one tiny question. Tell me, do you demons bleed?
Everything about this part was funny. Besides the fact that what he just said was so dark, they have him putting on the evil Alistair face. They have his voice distorting, the screen distorting.
Hey, sorry, but you just got in my way. I promise, honey, I can feel your pain, and maybe I enjoy it just a little bit. Does that make me insane? Haven't been the same since I expired. Doesn't mean that I plan to retire. And now I have the power to bathe all of you in entertaining fire. Got in my way. I promise, honey, I can feel your pain, and maybe I enjoy it just a little bit. Does that make me insane?
Yes, Alistair does. All right, next. So this was Daddy Fat's Alistair song. I do not remember this one at all. This was Daddy Fat and JT Music. Has Been Hotel. Do I remember this one?
Talk like a heathen, a radio demon. Souls of the souls when I stroll on the cement. So deviant, I'm a troll, a comedian. But I throw balls if you hoes at convenience.
Nope, I don't remember this at all.
Got my toes on the ceiling, not on my level, you know you agree with the has-been, never that bro, I'm a kingpin, team leader, we ain't got rolls for the squeamish. Girl, you wanna come to my hotel, everybody here for a piece and there's no bell. You come down here, then there's no bell, wanna flip a coin for a win, bitch, oh well. Wanna roll the dice, but you lost your marbles, martial art is all, any partial problems, hear me, the martial artist, disrespect your limbs, turn to partial objects. Say like
The martial arts and the partial objects was hilarious.
being chow for now, had to flip your mom just to wow the crowd if you don't understand.
He had to flip your mom to wow the crowd because you flip it, it's wow. All right, DPS. This is why we love you.
And you can sound it out. Your mom and wild the same when I'm round around. Yeah.
Bringing ulterior motives, but you in the thing, you'll be bringing explosives. Different agenda with different approaches. I live as a king, you live with the roaches. Live for the radio, live for the roses. Powder refined, I'm king of the vocalists. You live for the screen, you're hopeless. Swallow a barrel and load it. I know that you came beside.
I wasn't expecting this, the load up the barrel, swallow it thing. Yeah.
But you jumped in the bed with a vulture. They wonder why I give a damn, cause it's them that are running the culture.
What's a rhyme or reason? Even I just can't seem to find none. Once I call the curtains, nobody's peeking behind us. No bed is safe for sleeping. That's why I lie alone. I broadcast all your secrets. Speak right into the microphone. Oh, this cakewalk is a climb. Right to the top you'll crawl, but all you'll find up.
Alright, maybe I do remember this chorus.
Is a fall, and I'll be watching.
His season of the Riz Demon. Down in hell, but I'm still cheating.
The Riz Demon is hilarious.
How we dead, but I'm still reaping. I've transcended, I'm still peeking. Smack your hand, but you still talking. You Adam types, you can't still eat it. Lost your bitch and you still heaving. You still crying, you still breathing.
And if you don't get yourself together and leave us the fuck alone, I will rip you from limb to limb. Now, where was I?
Almost got me off topic. Those
That was perfect.
demons get me all toxic. Sometimes you gotta put them in line to show godly skills to a novice.
Murderer in life, and I'm still a mic killer. High spitter, I get a picture and bite them. I sit and ice in my mic plan, mic with the mic slug and mic pedals. Fake make the knife fiddle, mic paddle, mic paddle, mic paddle, mic pivot.
But I have a deal and there's no strings in it. You can trust me. See the big teeth gritty. You sign on my line and your dreams reach limits. Gutsy for you not to trust me. Lucky, you should feel to touch me. Beautiful, but trust me, it get ugly. You the shit, I put you in the dung heap. Probe the lies, no fabrications, don't aspirations, no applications, don't giant with broke strap with David.
Guys, say hi to Angel. She wants to join the stream. Hi, baby. You being good?
Get in line, the goat line, the gray bitch.
What's a rhyme or reason? Even I just can't seem to find none. Once I call the curtain.
I missed the verdict on the winners of the DC matchup. I asked because I got an ad and it froze. Oh, I said I wasn't sure because I don't know anything about Rao, but I want to give it to Cosmic Armor Superman.
Nobody's peeking behind us. No bed is safe for sleeping. That's why I lie alone. I broadcast all your secrets. Speak right into the microphone. Oh, this cakewalk is a climb. Right to the top you'll crawl, but all you'll find up here is a fall. And I'll be watching.
That was dope. I definitely didn't remember that. All right, so this is the Screwface Gene Drake diss. Torek, you wanted us to check this out. I didn't realize this shit was almost 6 minutes long of him just trashing on fucking Drake.
Child is shunned from the village, you know that kid is gone. Come back to burn down the village just to feel its warmth, and that's what happened to this little nigga. I know this kid is torn, he wanna be a killer while singing his little Richard songs. They say gunna snitch to our niggas suing for dissing, Lord. If this is 60s God, then I'm atheist, cause this bitch a fraud. Why when
I didn't realize that he turned the name 79, document 79 is the name of the document where he was put on this case. Oh. I just didn't realize that he made it sound like a track.
man diss you, you diss they women like shit is hard. They attack the kid, he attack they bitch like he getting off. Now you Maury Povich searching DNA. You kidding, dog? I know you didn't, dog. You ain't hoe enough to get kids involved in lawsuits. And now all of this drama towards you getting nailed to the cross. You the God, that's karma for you. So what's your new thoughts and new excuse?
The nailed and the God and the karma, bruh.
All of this drama towards you, getting nailed to the cross. You the God, that's karma for you. So what's your new thoughts, a new excuse for getting rocked? Let me guess, it was applied? To me it sounded like a crock. So you negotiated contracts before them disses pop, but you egged them on a lot and begged the other dude to drop it. Now this same nigga claiming that the shit done dropped his stock, but this lame nigga thought that if he won he'd be on top, and this bitch would have more chips when negotiating guap. Degenerate nigga, you just mad you gambled and you lost. What you even trying to prove? Record labels are shady crazy, they've been saying that since the 80s. You fucking baby, now they named me in some paperwork, made me smirk cause I'm gravy. Told my mama that we made it, your baby about to be wavy. Remind you nigga, I watch you for they signed you nigga. That scene from Degrassi prophetic. I remind you nigga, you try.
The only reason I know that Drake was in Degrassi was because my girl watches Degrassi.
The bully Doc, then your ass got caught in the trap like Jimmy Bully Rick, then his ass got shot in the back. Oh, I just made the connection, you should feel so silly, cause your singles start to slide like they wheelchair Jimmy. Maybe not being the top is better. Remember, it was just a wish to have this forever, my nigga.
If it's okay, I got 2 requests of Honkai Star Rail song from last year by Hala called and Mio song. Oh, the Antares one. You told me about that one. I'll add them to the list right now. Oh, change up.
Put your hands up. Put them over your head. Let me see them. This is the police. Come out with your hands up.
About to have fun with this one.
Aris, what's the name of the Hala CG song? Oh, They Say. Never mind.
Look, why the fuck you still talking like some demon, nigga? The shortest nigga in the league just fucking linked you, nigga. I know that you scared he took your spot. I know you feel it, nigga. He handed Grammys while you handing out subpoenas, nigga. Fuck, nigga. Nigga lost his drive, he need a CDL. 50 smell pussy. I'm smelling BBL. Satan was a musician too. Even
the BBL line though.
That demon fell. You go low, I'll go.
He doing Drake dance move. Is that what he's doing?
Oh, lower and we can meet in hell. Want to be like Tupac or Biggie. You want to be Adele. Dig a grave, scream free to wave. Let's surf and pick a veil. I know Sue mad that you took his name way too literal. Mob tired of cop vibes, man. I can't even tell. Once he said my name, I knew that boy was a liar. This is not payola, it's fucking murder for hire. And I'm talking lyrically, cause you probably wearing a wire. Honestly, I'm flattered you thought them boys were suppliers, cause that means you gotta think that I'm that nigga right now. Like I could tweet or just react and bring a nigga right down. And it's crazy cause you claim to be the biggest right now, yet little old me from the village can take a nigga price down. Library fucking strikes again. Champagne cop, snitch god. I guess you not my friend. Said they shouldn't use lyrics in court when Thug was locking in. Now you using lyrics. Oh, I guess it's different when they not your mans. When the machine ain't working for you, you be slipping fast. It's starting to feel like you ain't even real. Them niggas built your ass. And speaking about Bill, fuck them play dope, build the abs. I'm chasing millies. Why you chasing me? Oh, that's really bad. Wop. Nigga, you got killed by the chick that made WAP. Iceman need to be deported.
He needs to fucking chill.
From the block, call him Iceman, cause he probably working for the. Hold on, stop.
What the fuck did Drake say to him to get him to fucking eat him alive like this?
Stop. Nigga still pressed, I wonder when it may stop. Nigga mad cause the culture roof arcade died. Maybe cause he rap and you niggas make pop. Hold up. Yeah, you wish for this forever, but you ain't even know you made a deal with the devil. You wished on a monkey's paw and now your ass in trouble. They gave you about 16 years in a shovel. Dig a hole. This is deeper than some emails and tweets. I need to repeat. Pussy, this is about our freedom of speech. You feeble and weak. I don't give a fuck. Officer Drizzy, read them and weep. Pussy lost his fucking need to compete. You female to me. Scared tactics. It ain't gonna work. I'll bleed for my speech. You can't censor us, my nigga. This shit is deeper than me. MAGA Drizzy get to looking like Trump whenever we beef. I ain't Stephen Colbert. You can't take me off of TV. Damn. So how the fuck you about to tell me that you not a lame? My face black. Pussy, you wear blackface. We not the same. Ticked off. But but he just a vulture that don't rob the game. But pissed off is better than being pissed on. You got it, man. Wop, 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 wop. Nigga, you got killed by the chick that made wop. Iceman need to be deported from the block. Call him Iceman, cause he probably working for the... Hold up, stop, 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 stop. Nigga still pressed, I wonder when it may stop. Nigga mad cause the culture roof for K die. Maybe cause he rap and you niggas make pop. Hold up.
All right. So I read what you said. I read what you put. But I wanted to fucking talk. I wanted to finish the song first. He put screw on a lawsuit and demanded to check his socials and mail because he thinks that UMG paid him to push Kendrick's disses. That's fucking crazy. Iceman needs to be deported from the block. Yeah, that's nuts. That was nuts. That was nuts. Track was hilarious. He ate him alive. Torn, have you seen season 2 of JJK? All right. Sorry, there was a slice of pizza that we had for leftovers. I was gonna go grab it because, you know, I was a little peckish. My girl took it. Heated. All right. So I added a couple songs to the playlist or to the list. So I got a couple that I put on. We got a couple that Eris wanted us to put on. So we're gonna keep going. So this one is another one from Jonald. This is where Jonald kind of took off. So Homeboy did a 2-part song where he did Sukuna and then he did Yuji. And it's cool because he did them almost like a response. Now let me show you this real quick. So the thumbnails for both songs are actually supposed to be one art. Let me just pull them up over here. I'm gonna try and show it on my. I'm gonna try and pull it up real quick. Images. All right. So it's this one right here. And this is half the image. Oh, here it is. I got the whole image. Never mind. Bang. So this is it right here. This is the whole image. So the bottom half is the Sukuna thumbnail. The top half is the Yuji thumbnail. As a matter of fact, you can see the Yuji thumbnail right here. See? Everybody looking at it. So it's cool because he did them as 2 separate thumbnails, and then we found out they were supposed to be one art. And I'm like, all right, that's cool. Did I just close it out? I think I did. Whoops. All right, give me a second. But yeah, it's basically Yuji looking into the water and Sukuna looking back up at him. The fuck is this? All right. There we go. So now, like I said, the first song is supposed to be like Sukuna's singing the song. And when I tell you, I have never seen any artist in Nerdcore capture the straight chaos that is Sukuna like this man did. Like the production, the instrumental, the way he delivers it, like just watch. Just watch. You know, because I love these two that much. Mind you, this is the same motherfucker that just did the echo sound that we just listened to.
Everyone thinks that they top of the level, and then when they know they unsettled, realize that you are not safe, you're in peril. It drives you insane in your mental. You will make peace when the devil arrives.
Stupid, I'm bred in insanity, so bow down if you value your life. Thinking you're special, huh? You're just a vessel for a newer age. The future waits, so you'll die in blood and sound of ice.
Spoiler alert! Spoiler alert! Spoiler alert! I forgot. These videos have spoilers. Spoilers for anybody that is not a manga reader. Spoiler alert. That is all.
Better hide from the throwing knives. You're too late, you're all out of time. And you're not even ready. Hold your breath.
This chorus is hard.
Are you possibility? And your infinity doesn't mean anything to me. So get your rationality. My twisted fantasy is just reality to me.
So let's break down that chorus real quick. So if anybody that doesn't know Sukuna, like what his whole thing is, he's one of those people that believe might makes right. He's like, if you are strong, you should be able to do what the fuck you want and do whatever you want with that strength. So the way John displayed that with this chorus, he said, I embody impossibility, and your infinity doesn't mean anything to me. Obviously, Gojo's technique is infinity, so he's literally talking to Gojo. So ditch your rationality.
My twisted fantasy is just reality.
My twisted fantasy is just reality to be. I'm gonna do what I want.
Mates wanna play it dangerous and get to run it. If you really want the fade, better pray safe, risk get a summit. I was always made to bathe in the bloody hatred of the damned. Damn, their souls are screaming bloody murder like a herd of fans. Shh. If you really want the business, then I can supply to the man. Sever you across the city with a simple sleight of the hand. Never been the kind of person who would draw the line in the sand. Better bow down if it's I in command. Open-minded when your life is
But you hear the way that the instrumental keeps changing up. Like I said, like the way he was delivering it, the way he was like rapping, singing, screaming, like you can hear it all in the background. And then the way the instrumental keeps like cutting in and out, kind of changing up here and there. Like it's just the whole song is pure chaos, which is perfect for Sukuna. It gets better.
You hold your heads quite high. It seems you aren't familiar with how to conduct yourself in front of ancient malevolence. Note that in the grand tapestry of chaos, you harbor a thread of insecurity, suffering in vain, just to be blown away in my storm.
When I first heard that, I thought they actually got Sukuna's real voice actor. Because he sounded so close. Like he had the tone, he had the little gargle that Sukuna has. But no, it's that was Mix Williams.
Just
So the I gotta point this out just because this is gonna come into play in the next song. The song's called Ascend, and he's like, "We reached the end. Now it's time for me to ascend." And they literally ended on when Sukuna nuked fucking Shibuya. And the track ends on Yuji waking up. The reason this ending is so great is because he ends it with Yuji waking up to Sukuna's devastation, and the Yuji track takes off right from when Yuji wakes up. Yeah, it's awesome. Like he was so clever about the way he did this. And now this track is called Under My Skin. It's basically about Yuji dealing with the trauma that Sukuna caused. This one you gotta feel though. This song made me like Yuji.
I feel like I'm losing me, but I don't wanna believe that our destinies are by our design. But reality sinks, and when I battle my demons, that we never had control of our lives.
And just the complete tonal change from the Sukuna song to this is crazy.
Awake but frozen here, I'm paralyzed by fear, a fear of what I'm becoming. I don't deserve to live, this damage can't be fixed. I wish right now I could feel nothing. I fell victim to taking for granted the things that I love, and now they're gone. I regret and I wish, but there isn't more chances to say goodbye for the last time. I feel like I'm losing me, but I don't wanna believe that our destinies are by our design. But reality sinks, and when I battle my demons, that we never had control of our lives. I'm like a moth to a flame, forever lost in the pain, but I still give it all for you, 'cause I have nothing left to say.
All right, I'm gonna rewind the chorus a little bit. I just want to talk about some of the stuff that was being said. Even the vibro at the end, they haven't come, and yeah, no, John is. I'm so glad he's getting the recognition he deserved now. But no, the beginning of the track, he's talking about being afraid of what you're becoming. So another history lesson about your boy Zafiko. I was in the army. I did serve my country. I went to war, and I did come back a different person. Much colder, much more calculating, and there were things I should be more upset about, things I should feel more that I just wasn't, and that was a scary thought. Like, a lot of people were kind of on edge around me for a very long time, so I get that feeling. And the reason I said this song made me like Yuji is because Yuji goes through a lot. Besides the fact that he gets his ass annihilated, he watches a bunch of people that he cares about die. He realizes how weak he is when he sees the devastation Sukuna caused, and rather than blaming Sukuna, he blames himself for not being strong enough to contain Sukuna. And he still keeps fighting. To go through that kind of pain, that kind of trauma, and still keep pushing forward is one of Yuji's greatest strengths, and it's something that we all should strive to have. And also, as someone who's struggled with depression, that sometimes just wanting to feel nothing just so you can make it through the day, that was an amazing bar. This is why I pointed this out at the end of the last song. He said, I've seen thousands of souls succumb to ascension. Remember that ascension, he's talking about the last song. The last song was called Ascend, and it ended with It's Time for Me to Ascend, and he blows up Shibuya. That's what he's talking about. It's cool that he tied them together like that.
Thousands of souls that succumb to ascension, howling for help, but there's no one to listen. No, I'm screaming aloud, but no one replies except the voice inside my mind. I felt
Obviously, in Yuji's case, that's literal, but everybody's been to that point where they just want help and nobody's there, except for all those dark thoughts waiting for you to be weak. Nobody's gonna come help. You can't do this. You're not good enough. It doesn't matter what you do. What's the point? God, John knows how to make you feel.
replies except the voice inside my mind. I fell victim to taking for granted the things that I love, and now they're gone. I regret and I wish, but there isn't more chances to say goodbye. I'm begging, why do we just heal only to hurt? Do we freeze to feel the burn? Why do we breathe just to choke? Do we beg when losing hope? Why do we scream? Why do we cry when there's nothing left inside? Because the blame's on me for your bloody knife. So when I stab your back, don't be surprised.
Not only does he show Yuji recovering from the trauma, like that whole soft part of the song where Yuji's just crumbling, this part right here.
Why do we scream? Why do we cry when there's nothing left inside? Because the blame's on me for your bloody knife.
And I love how it shows Yuji versus and Sukuna. He's like, I guess the blame's on me for your bloody knife. Because he blames himself for the people that Sukuna killed. And then it even shows him with a burst of rage. Don't be surprised when I stab you back. Yeah, I know. He's not gonna lie, he's an amazing artist. The way you describe him was the same feeling and connection I feel with Linkin Park. Well, I'm glad I introduced you to a brand new artist. All right, how much time we got left? We still got a little while. So I added a couple songs that you guys have requested. This is one more I put on. This is my favorite DPS song. He did this in memory of James Earl Jones, who was the voice for Darth Vader.
When the dark side calls for me, there's nothing
This is Thursday, by the way. And it's cool because he's basically supposed to be Anakin Skywalker.
to say. Taste hatred on thy tongue, might fall from grace. I watched them pile up, so vacant my corrupt. From ashes I will rise up through the flames. Cause when I lose control, rage consumes
break on my pad died. Holy water ain't gon' save you, nah, baby, your blood when I baptized. Told him you taking the empire and that big cap got him capsized. Like Jabba Hutt saying 10 down, we all know clown, that's a fat lie. Hot butter showing their hands, tell them what happens whenever my hand rises. And the heavens says get their wings clipped, had to flip the birds so they can't fly. If you weather the storm is the first wave, cause when Darth Maul was a bad time, had them trace bodies till them line chalk, now they skywalking, they flatline. I can just make a few of them.
Nah, Dizzy Wow. Divide Wow. Brain. DPS went crazy on this song. And then the what he does in the second verse where it's him.
All black on a wheel in his grand fight, Baba Yaga. All we had was a pencil. Legend boy when the man died, I erased them. Lord knows when they made me, they threw out the manuscript of Little Anakin. And when they see me, man, your battleships, you armed with BB guns. Had to switch it on them. Scotty beat me up, cause if you miss the blade, you get the beam above. I'm sentimental.
Obviously, the Scotty Beam Me Up was Star Trek.
Saber to the gutter, leave them deeply touched me. Had to rebel. So effective, they just see it once and know they met the devil.
When the dark side calls for me, there's nothing to say. Taste hatred on thy tongue, my fall from grace. I watched empire love, so vacant, mind corrupt. From ashes I will rise up through the flames. Cause when I lose control, which consumes my soul, there is something you should know. They failed to take the throne, now you'll fade unfold. Now there's one thing you should know, the force is mine alone.
Carving the paint, carving the sharpen.
So this is DPS as Darth Vader.
All my rage, all to them artists who caught my gaze, they caught cause it's all that were down my lane. And you going no grave, I'm a dog, don't play. Blood on the walls and they all opaque.
I never knew I needed to see Vader rapping until I had it.
Too much talking, and it's all I say, the God won't save you. Killer, I say the course, Bishop go straight up and kill your team. Bishop go straight up and kill a king. Then I kill your queen and your offspring, but I hold your breath. When I speak, you might think what I'm saying I won't. Got niggas for killing the strangers. I like to kill who I know. Can't save me. My heart's gone cold, it's never the same. You open arms to the arms you face, you showed your friend with me. They know when they run in the peak. They had to go send in my blood, cause I'm the only one fucking with me.
That's the best line in the fucking song. Best line in the song.
They go send in my blood, cause
they had to go send my blood because I'm the only one fucking with me.
I'm the only one fucking with me. To the dark, I see private. It's no time for incompetent, intolerant. Your blood get got, then I get a argument. Your shooter's headshot, my clear confidence. Let me summon up. I must claim my seat. Cross my way, you'll see. I ain't scared of death. That's this what may be.
All right, Tornik. Thanks for coming by, bud. I hope you had fun. So typically I do these every other week, but I'm probably going to do another one on Sunday. I got a lot of streams this week. I don't know if you're into any card games. We got a Yu-Gi-Oh stream tomorrow night. Not tomorrow night, Tuesday night. Card Fight Vanguard on Wednesday. Friday, I'm playing the new Metal Gear Solid. Because Snake Eater Delta is about to come out. Or Delta Snake Eater, however the fuck you want to say it. That's coming out. And I can't wait to play that because I love Metal Gear. But those are the streams for the week. I also put out content on my YouTube channel, which is the same name. Pretty much any day I'm not streaming. Whoop. Alright, so this one was Eris. Eris missed the beginning of the stream, but we love Eris, so we're of course going to go listen to some throwbacks. So this one is from Hala from last year, Black Swan. Is this the right one? Yeah, they say. The female character in Hala's song in Black Swan, and she is mimetic entity and a lower tier warper and a memo keeper, and follows the god of remembrance in Hawkeye style Rally universe. Okay, cool. Did we watch this one already? I feel like we watched this one already.
Let's make an exchange, shall we?
Okay, let me know. I don't know
An
that.
exchange of memories. Blindfold your eyes, child. So what's ahead can't scare you. Set all your memories wild and I'll collect them for you.
All right, Holly doing her thing. I like the instrumental. It's like. Well, obviously a lot of her songs are poppy, but I don't know. It's got like a little dubstep to it too. I like that.
Suffering and joy will both be added to the final draft of the story, read to the planets, to the thousands of distant worlds where light burned and skies unfurled. Talk not to the mirrors, let the silence guide you to where the stars rest, to tune into the one inside you. Like waves crashing into peaceful dreams. Beyond the end, you'll return to me.
Honestly, with all these Honkai Star Rail songs that we reacted to from her, it makes me want to play Honkai Star Rail. Guys, should I start Star Rail? Am I gonna hate myself if I do?
Listen. They say the jury's paradise. Don't fade till you're lost to time. Oh, they say that all's in the good time. And maybe I'll appear in your story tonight. Push past majestic gates. They say lapis writing, you'll read it. A parable of writhing fates, the plot of which a secret. Measure the world against yourself. I'll help you find your way. My child, take all such things to heart. Now go before you stay. They say the jury's paradise. Don't fade till you're lost to time. Oh, they say that all's in the good time. And maybe I'll appear in your story tonight.
I should put up a few of my favorite tracks. Like, you want to hear them, or you want me to make like a list for you guys in the chat? Because honestly, we're almost out of time. Try to get through the rest of this list. All right, this one's about Antares, right? So this is like the big bad from Soul Leveling. Wait, is this the right person? Yeah, me and Bao.
I watch the stars fall like prey, worlds undone in disarray. Born in flame, I bear no king, only ruin that my wings bring. You call it wrath, I call it law. All things break before my claw. The light you serve, a dying flame. I am the end inside your dream. Ash the rulers lie with gilded tongue, but I've burned their truths while still young. The champions swing in mortal haze. I burn eternal through their blaze. I came one draped in my shade. The vessel fate itself had made. Not preying upon a mirror scream. A shadow
He did all the Rank Shadows in Geno and Ashbourne. I see.
Cause it's truth where gods are ash.
This is not the kind of song I was expecting for the villain, because he sounds like majestic, almost like, obviously he's supposed to be godly, but he sounds like positive. You know what I mean?
And blood is proof. He bore my power, yet stood defiant. A king of night, not yet compliant. So let them ride their fragile lore of saviors rising, sealing war. But even sealed, I burn beneath the crown of ash, still hides my tear.
I like that at the end. All right, last one, I think. Raj, what up, homie? Yeah, you did. We're about to be done. Because I think we got time for one more song after this one. I remember this song. I like this one.
If you up in heaven, put your motherfucking hands up.
I lied. I hated this song.
If you up in heaven, put your motherfucking hands up. If they not in heaven, tell them motherfuckers they suck. But we up in heaven, so I'm
The energy was perfect for Adam, but I just wasn't a big fan of the song.
motherfucking hands up. Bitch, I got a hell of a light. Heaven's the residence, but promise you I'm hell on the mic. I'm in your stereo, but bitch, I ain't no stereotype. Mano, I might get you in the dead of the night. Just for fun, huh? Fuck with me, you welcome to try. The stairway to heaven steep to go a step at a time. Sparta kick you every time you think to step on the line. Hell forever, bitch, I'm sorry you a devil inside. It's my turn. Lil Wayne and I flick lighter. A bug's life, land on the shield when I switch vipers. Better tell your chick to relax. The bitch hyper, a solo beating can easily turn to a blitz cipher. Funny guy.
Solo beating Blitz Cypher.
I don't fuck with the snakes when I been viper. The venom course to get closer to hell when I spit fire. Oranges to apples, I crush you and sip cider. Put you inside, I spin cycles, fish barrel, get sniper. If you up in heaven, put your motherfucking hands up. If you up in heaven, put your motherfucking hands up. If they not in heaven, tell them motherfuckers they suck. But we up in heaven, so our motherfucking hands up. You think you doing all up in my crib? Man, these bitches on some other shit. Show up, start demanding like you him. Hope you caught up on your bucket list. Think your shit don't stink, well, check your upper lip. Hell spins like a ton of bricks. If you disrespecting me, I'll up a clip. Got a drum and I'll shake you with percussion. Ridiculous, donkulous, obviously I'm a don of this Spartacus shit. If you don't play a part, then I'm part of your wicked.
All right, I lied. This is actually pretty good. I could have swore I hated the song. I was gonna tell you there's a Shido rap with all the questionable bars of Shido's thoughts, but it's pure juice. Damn.
In fact, we're trimming the fact.
Thing is, I like Shido, and that sounds like it'd be hilarious. But you came so late, dog. I know it's partially my fault. I'm sorry, guys, that I announced my stream schedule so late, but fuck.
Was pushing weight with the grip in your bottle and slipping no clips. You're disturbing the peace, returning the favor, exterminate him. I'm not a savior, but every soul I'm a saver. Said you wanna go to heaven, I'll show you the way. Follow me, bitch, I'm sort of the mayor. Look at what it could be, beautiful and swell. Take a deep breath, see how beautiful it smells. It's wonderful, I told you, now listen to me well. Hope you got a good look, cause I'm sending you back to hell, bitch. I'ma send you on the 32.
Nah, that was I don't even remember that bar, that whole setup. That was fly.
Well, bitch, you was
Aggro, you made it too, but you two are also late.
never on my level, wish you well, bitch. This the greatest song ever. Go against me, bitch, you know better. What the hell, bitch? If you thought you on my level, you ain't well, bitch. I'm in heaven, but I came up from the well, bitch. This the greatest song ever. Go against me, bitch, should've known better. Longest guitar solo ever. Show 'em how we doing heaven. Yeah. Hit that shit, bitch.
All right. For you guys that showed up late, again, it's mostly my fault. I'm sorry. I literally didn't post my stream schedule till this morning, and only a couple hours ago. So my bad, y'all. Let me talk about real quick what we listened to as far as new stuff goes. We did listen to a lot of oldies because we had some new people in the chat, and we just filling time. I think we had a dozen songs, 12. So we started off with the causes with Fable's new song. I already reacted to that. You guys know this, but we did it kind of as the warm up. But we checked out Sunbroku's new song for Zoro. It was alright. Very auto-tuning like he usually does. That's the only downside. We checked out Rustage's Superman song. It was good. The only letdown for me was the chorus a little bit, except for the third chorus. The last chorus they put more feeling into it, a little more hype. It felt good. We checked out. Hold on. We checked out Dizzy's new song. His Bartholomew song was actually really, really emotional. Why is my mouse not scrolling? Hold on. But yeah, it was good. What else am I forgetting? All right, why is my mouse not scrolling? Did I click a button? I showed these off just to get it so people can understand what Lee and Lai and Divide Music sound like, because we were going into their song. Austin Simmons' Psycho rap was okay. Nothing crazy. The page is sectioned. What do you mean? So it scrolls only on certain parts. Well, it's not scrolling at all now. But then I have the scroll wheel over here that will let me scroll. I don't know. Moving on. Divide and Leland Lai's K-pop Demon Hunter song Dark. I actually didn't like it at all. I was expecting a different vibe from them, and they tried too hard to sound like a K-pop group, where instead of just sounding like themselves, it was weird. Dizzy's Essex song. I didn't know who the fuck Essex was. The song was okay. It's basically about turning negatives into positives as far as life goes. I showed off the Nicki Trax Sodomy song because we were comparing his Sodomy song to his Gyu song, because his Gyu song just came out. I'll talk about that in a second. But basically, I wanted everybody to know who Nicki Trax was because some people hadn't listened to him. Red Rob Superman song, very good, very, very emotional, very surprising for not only for Red Rob but for Superman as a character. Rustage's Evil Eye song was okay. It sounds like old Rustage a little bit. This was just because I needed to break stuff up. This was to show off Enrique Mendoza before he did his Borrow song. Garp was okay, nothing special. Just sounded like DPS talking smack. The Borrow song was good. The second half of the song went nuts and actually really caught me off guard. Enrique just ate on that one. Hala's his Siren song was beautiful. I really enjoyed it. I was kind of sucked into it while we were listening to it. This is probably the highlight of the stream, not gonna lie. The Gyu song was insanity. It brought me to tears. It was way more emotional than anything that Nicki's ever done. And while we do know that Gyu is definitely a character that's haunted by loss and his inadequacies, the way that Nicki went about it, and with the chorus from Gavtor, I think I said that right, it went crazy on that track. I'm telling you, if you didn't listen to it, you gotta listen to it. Okay, yeah, no, something's wrong with my mouse. Oops. What was I can't scroll along now. What the fuck's going on? That was weird. Alright, the Echo song, I was just showing off John because somebody hadn't listened to John yet. And then we started going into some other stuff. I wanted to check out the Kill song.
You up in heaven, put your motherfucking hands up.
That was hilarious, by the way.
If you up in heaven, put your motherfucking hands up.
This one right here, this Gyu song, give that some love, guys. This one needs can't wait to hear you.
I got a hell of a light, heaven's the residence, but promise you I'm hell on the mic. I'm in your stereo, but bitch, I ain't no stereotype. Mano, I might get you in the dead of the
Yo, I'm so sorry. I don't know how long that was still playing. I thought that had stopped. I didn't realize it was playing in the bottom. It must have been when I clicked back. I'm sorry. I don't know what the last thing you guys heard was. Like I said, Borrow's song was good. Second half was nuts. His Siren song, beautiful. Oh, okay. So yeah, especially these last 3 songs, give them a listen. They were all amazingly good. Out of all of them, though, the Giyu song's going on the playlist. 100% the Giyu song's going on the playlist. Anyway, guys, that's going to be it for the stream. We went at it for 3 hours. Pause. A lot of good tracks. I'm going to try and stream again this Sunday to get back on my proper schedule, because basically I was doing reaction streams every other week, with Sunday the weeks I worked being the typical reaction stream. For my hobbyists, my card game players, I've got a Yu-Gi-Oh stream Tuesday night, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where we'll be discussing which version of Cyber Dragon is better overall between K9 and Fiendsmith, which are the 2 best versions of Cyber Dragon, in my opinion. And believe it or not, I have some crazy takes. Wednesday morning, 11 a.m., we will be doing Cardfight Vanguard. We obviously, the Cardfight Vanguard anime revealed some new cards. We should be getting them announced on Tuesday, which means we'll be able to play them on Wednesday, which I'm excited for, because one of my favorite decks just got more support. And then Friday, for my video gamers, Metal Gear Solid Snake Eater Delta is releasing on Thursday. I already have it pre-ordered, and I will be playing it on Friday. I know I was going hard on the Genshin storyline, but I'm taking a break to play Snake Eater because I've been waiting for this game for 4 months. So I hope you guys will come back for that, but that'll be 11 a.m. Friday as well. Thanks to all of you who tuned in, and I'll see you on Sunday, if you only come for the reactions. Also, keep an eye out on the YouTube for more content. Later, y'all.